But hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Darkest Dungeon 2. My name is Britishbrat. Today, this is the team that we are running here. We've got ourselves a Wanderer Man-at-Arms. We've got ourselves a Wanderer Grave Robber, an Antagonist Duelist. We are running Duelist, and a Wanderer Vestal. Lots of Wanderers today. Really going to be trying to take advantage of the Consecrations here. Along with this mantra, this is kind of a reworked mantra that I never really played much with when they did the Vestal rework, and that is the way that this triggers on Consecrations here. It's a little bit different, so that's what we're going to be playing around with here. And yeah, let's get on into it. We'll we do have a name rename, so Big Black Turkey. Sure, we can do Big Black Turkey. That's we'll just go Black Turkey. So, there you go. Alright, let's get into it. I'm not gonna put Big Black Turk on there. I don't think that would go very well. Finished a test with new brakes and I didn't die. That's great.
This was a beautiful place once.
Pity. Alright. Let's get going. Oh, we do have some trinkets to start off with. We rolled 3 trinkets and a stagecoach item. That's what I've been doing recently. So let's do this and this. This will be some free healing. This is Clenching Claws, so hopefully this will kind of lock him in place and give him... kind of want him to spam strategic withdrawal, but he can also use Hold the Line if he gets pushed back. And then I don't think anybody is going to be taking full advantage of Enlightening Element quite yet, but we can get Audrey's speed up pretty easily. Good job, Bate. You won. Congrats. I switched my accounts around, so I do actually have my Obliviated library now, which is good. So that way I'm actually repping all that hard work that I put into doing all the Infernal Flames and stuff. There we go. That's what we want. Now, we also have a Jinx Grave Robber, so we definitely want her to be, like, taking, or, you know, dodging and reparteeing her way to victory. That's gonna be the goal, at least. Dodges are good. We love dodges. And then because he's locked in here, we can do strategic withdrawal, get that combo. And yeah, Consecration of Fortitude is gonna be good on her, because if we can get that upgraded, we can get her dodging a lot of stuff, which is great. Era, how you doing? That's an unfortunate move, because now I can't really do much from here. Besides this, which, like, sure, that's cool, but now he's all stealthy boy. Man-at-Arms has been named. He's the only one who has been named. Yes, we are running a duelist comp, Gary. It's rare, but it's happened. Nice. Like to see these misses. Always good. So basically, between these two, we'll always have some sort of freaking like Jinx effect going on, essentially, which is pretty interesting. A rare Act 4 run. I never run Act 4. Yeah, I don't run it too often, but I should be running it more, honestly. To duelist. Okay. Got it. Duelist. The duelist. Wait, did I do that right? No, I didn't. No, I did. No, yeah, I had that right. Okay, okay. So mantra, when upgraded, this will do, also actually trigger the consecration as well, which is pretty good.
Easily dispatched.
But I hope everybody's having a good morning so far.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
Name someone else the heart or really confuse the travelogue. Yeah, it's always funny when people pick to name that. Also, welcome on in, Pawful Puns. Good to have you here. At least I thought it'd be funny. Yes. Oh. Oh.
Rest now for a time.
Oh, yeah, dual. Okay, I got it right. I see dodge tank. I'm intrigued. We are running a bit of a dodge tank for sure. We're kind of splitting the tanking between these two, but it's there.
Sharpened steel.
It is there. The tankiness exists. What do we got going on here? What do we want to? Let's grab some food first and foremost.
To ease the rigors of
As
the
far
road.
as pets go, what do we want to run on the pet scheme here? We have the griddle, but I've been running a lot of reanimated rabbit. And, I want to run something a little different. We could go Pliskin and see if we can get Mantra to pop off really hard. We did Shambler recently. But I could go for Pliskin. Pliskin might be fun. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's just go for the Pygmy Pliskin. Plus the Kyrogen's mixing kit is a solid item.
Untraveled. Precious relics remind us of a time.
Which mantra on
before
Wanderer
wind.
for her? And then from here, let's grab some glimmers. Let's grab some laudanum. Solid intro items there. Let these two do that. There we go. And then that and that and mastery
The
points.
means of mastery.
Let's see. What do we want to master? I could go for mantra to get the consecration multiple times. We could go for divine grace. We could go for upgraded like preparation. There's lots of things, or upgraded repartee. I think upgraded repartee is gonna be important for us. And then we'll go for upgraded consecration of fortitude. Sure. All right. And then where are we gonna go? Ooh, medicine chest. That seems good. Fight 6 less road fights for the medicine chest. Yeah, that's good.
On our destruction.
More creature dens too, which is good. So, morning, Jackie. How's it going? Welcome on in. Good to have you here. Let's roll into it. We are doing some duelist gaming for once in a while.
Rancid crop.
Hey, Simon, how's it going? Finished game thanks to your new team comps? Heck yeah, congratulations. That's awesome.
Look at all this damage!
Look at all this damage. I'm glad to hear that. That's awesome. Hey, Make Pets, how's it going? Welcome on in. All right, let's go for... We could also try to go towards the hospital. I like that. 3 creature dens and a hospital. I'm about that. I'm about that life. Do I have administrations on her? I don't. I guess my concern will be dots, especially if we're going to the Lair, huh? We'll see how the team feels, then we can kind of work
Let
my
us
way there.
temper this world's cruelty. Just a little.
There's 3 creature dens is a lot of dots. A lot of dotty dots. Now, we could dodge a lot of it or whatever, but you never know. Yeah, we're gonna end up needing it more than likely, but we'll see how the team feels up to this point, so. So he didn't lock himself into position here. Which is fine. I'm gonna end up doing... We can just stand fast, it's fine. Them both having taunt is fine. He's got clenching claws, she's got jinx. Like either way, we're causing them problems, right? So. ×4 rabies? Hell yeah. I'm cool with some rabies. Oh yeah, 1 damage. Gotta remember she ignores guards, so this is not a super good team at taking this kind of thing out. But, what's the cooldown on Contra? Is there no cooldown on Mantra? On Wanderer? No, she just loses her tokens and then gets to heal, which is interesting. August, how's it going? Good resist on the bleeds. That's pretty solid. Ow. That was a pretty solid amount of damage.
What lurks in the beyond.
So yeah, she can kind of spam that mantra heal to a degree. Obviously, there's cooldowns on the consecrations that make it a little difficult to like absolutely spam that, but nothing too crazy, I don't think. Should probably get her back into a stance, huh? Has it been the same after the mantra buffs?
Messy, but effective.
Aw, come on. You can dodge that. Honestly, I didn't even notice this was a weapon rack. I thought this was just a regular...
Are you sure
Gonzo's sound triggers copyright laws. Unfortunately. The audacity. For a less than 10-second clip. Yeah, that's all good. That's on me. I forgot to do that. Not a problem. So we're just gonna keep the consecrations up, really. I mean, this team has got a lot of survivability with all the consecrations and whatnot. I forget a lot. For humming a song, yeah, it's absolutely possible. Not super common, but you know, you can definitely like have a good enough rendition that they will copyright you. Entirely plausible. Goodbye. Yeah, we're doing a lot of consecrations right now, which I'm cool with. This is a it's not even Serapha running right now. We're running Wanderer. She's all wondering what's going on. See what I did there? You see what I did there, guys? Did you see what I did there? Blessed are the wicked that are healed by Junia's head or hand. Her head might be good enough to do that too.
You must be strong enough to
I leave that
shoulder more
statement
than
open to
your
interpretation.
share of the burden.
I mean, yeah, this one's fine. All right, we're going for the creature dens. As much as the cash would be nice, I think the creature dens are going to be an overall better option. So that does leave me with thinking that I guess we just go full support on Junia right now. No damage on her.
Identifiable remains.
Does mewing mean some? It's just a meme. I don't really know it that well myself. I'm old. It's a TikTok thing.
Sharpen your blades.
All right, what do we got? We got some smelling salts there too. Let's go ahead and toss those bad boys on. Let us enter the den. Into the creature den. Hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. Guys, anybody got any big plans? Fun plans? All right, go ahead and repartee here. We got a preparation. We'll just get consecration of... We'll get light going on him. Please dodge. Okay. So, we obviously understand that dodge is absolutely a scam. Told to us by the Red Hook Illuminati. We're learning memes in chat now. Thank you, Ryu. I mean, look at all these negative tokens we've got going on. Isn't that really cool and awesome? I mean, that's a good amount of damage. That's non-crit damage right there, so I guess I can't be that upset. Alright, we'll get the consecrations going. We can let the bleed stack up a little bit more, and then we can ministrations it off kind of deal. The resist on that bleed, thank you. These guys can't eat the babies, so eat the babies. Eat the babies. They can't eat the corpses, so they ain't gonna be able to do much here. Guess we just go ahead and pop these ministrations. Back row damage right now is nigh impossible. It's actually quite impossible because of the fact that we got rid of my judgment. So in lieu of doing some ministrations where, well, it's not impossible. We do have some back row damage in the form of my grave robber, but she's the only one. Hey, Drew, how's it going? Big Fat Burb, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Do, 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 do. Where do we get mods from? Bryson, there's a bit more of a process you have to do to get mods on Epic. I have instructions in my Discord. There's also instructions in the main Darkest Dungeon Discord, if you want to join that one. But there is kind of a like step-by-step process you have to go through to get them on your Epic version of the game. Is that me? Is that me stronger than me? I'll fucking kill him. Yeah, pretty much. That does feel how it is sometimes. Alright. Slow and steady. This team is doing as it's supposed to. Spiders are going to be a bit more of a challenge for us, for sure. But ain't nothing we can't handle. Mantra. Let's save the mantra. Let's go ahead and get the consecration going.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady.
Then we can get the repartee going. At least force some of the damage into her. Damn it. Good resist, though. That's nice. That's always good to see. We'll stand fast here again. We want to put all the damage up front that we can. Let her get back into stance again. Couldn't find a setting to make it disappear after X second. Yeah, I mean, I personally don't like it disappearing because that's just how I roll. I don't like it, but yeah, I don't know if there is a setting for that, unfortunately. Good resist, and then you reverse stunned. Love that for you. Excellent. There is a stream elements like plugin, but it doesn't do both chats. It just does Twitch. So that one you can't. I know for a fact you can make it like go away after a certain period of time, but again, you won't be able to get YouTube chat to show up there. Really like 25%? I mean, sometimes it feels that way. But that's just how RNG feels in general, right? When it doesn't go my way, I notice. When it does go my way, I don't really pay attention to it. That's just the crutch of just how RNG operates. Now, this guy can eat corpses, so... And he's going to. Like community and dashboard. I mean, Twitch has a better live streaming experience. There's just no getting around that. There's just more that you can do with people live on Twitch as far as like interaction and stuff. But that's not to say that YouTube is terrible. It's just Twitch has a better like kind of community aspect. But at the end of the day, like, you know, I still get a lot of interaction with people on YouTube and stuff. So all axe from. But I managed to get a hat trick, so I might start on the blue flames. Yeah, it sucks when things happen that it, you know, cause you to lose a run or whatever the case is, but you gotta just pick it back up and keep going. That's the way it is. Is it a silent? Not really. I'm not really a horror person in general. This is probably as close to horror as I would realistically like to play. I like watching people play horror games, but playing them myself, I find I just can't enjoy them because I'm too stressed out the whole freaking time.
Agony by accumulation.
I could Divine Grace for a 31 heal. I can Mantra for 24. I mean, this is a bigger heal. Grave Robber doesn't really need it, right? So big fat numbers on that heal. I'll take that all day. I don't have any execution right now, so
A master stroke.
hopefully this doesn't miss. Okay, that didn't miss. That'll do the kill in there. And then we can administration's here because he's gonna get grumpy about it. Might help his relationship. Whoa!
A steady subtraction.
Hello, frame rate. What the fuck just happened there? That was nutty. You guys see that? I don't think I've seen the game do that before. At least not on a... I mean, this is a modded run, technically, but like, in the sense that it's on a mod profile. I've turned off all the mods. So, it shouldn't be doing anything like that, but...
Scavenge what you can.
Alright, 2 mastery points out of that.
More.
I'm thinking we're gonna get about 6 mastery points by the time this is all said and done. Think I'm done? It sucks, Oliver. Good to take a break. Don't force yourself to keep playing if it's beating your ass, you know? Just...
The destinations.
Take a breath, take a break, relax. That's the best thing you can do.
You get there.
I just asked you to kill the Leviathan. Maybe this team can kill the Leviathan. I don't know if we're gonna do it, but you never know. Welcome on in, Umbreon. It's good to have you here. Yeah, I had to load that death animation. Oh, this is a lot of damage on this. Yeah, that was a very interesting scenario there. I'm not sure what that was about, but all right. I think right now my duelist feels like the weakest link on this team, as she sometimes just does. I need to kind of figure out her identity a bit better, I think, and then I can start figuring out where to go from there with the standfast here. And I don't mind both of them having taunt. It forces the damage up front. She has the Jinx, he has clenching claws. Either way, we're just generating negative tokens, which is what we want to be doing. Instructor, she's antagonist, I do believe. Antagonist, yeah. So lots of token generation on this team right now, which is good. That's awesome. Good miss. What could she do from 3? Touche. 8 lead here. Let's get rid of that.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Everyone named? No, but I don't have a way for YouTube people to put in for the queue right now. I need to figure out how to do that, honestly.
accumulation. A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
You are a cool kid. Hey, prodding pendant actually procced. Isn't that something? Yeah, it's still not giving points out. Yo, Alias, how you doing, bud?
Coin in hand.
Good to see you, man. How you be? How it is? Thank you for the resub, brother. Appreciate it. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. We're playing with your favorite. We got the waifu here. I'm gonna try not to kill her. No promises though, bud. No promises. See, hi, wife. Can you fucking dodge, lady? Nope. I had to say something, didn't I? Now she's about to take fucking all of her health and fucking dot damage there. Great. Just go for the heal here. I need to give Duelist Consecration just so I can get her healed up pretty well. He's not locking himself in at all, which is really starting to piss me off because I kind of not built around it, but it's something I want to happen.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune
I don't even have my feet
and glory.
up. I don't know what just happened
domain
there.
Of the damned.
Tez914, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Now he's, of course, now he locks himself in rank 2. Yeah, dots are the killer of this team, absolutely. This is it's the thing that I am definitely going to be dealing with the most. Alright, she's got 8 dots, so. Whoops, wrong window. Oh god, what happened in the other window? At least these two are now out of position, so I don't need to worry about them too much.
Fight through the fatigue.
What team are you running? This team, this one right here. It's not. I don't really have anything too crazy specific or anything with it. Just a lot of trying to get the consecrations to pop off, and also trying to make duelists not be terrible for once in her life. Astragon, everybody's wanderer besides duelist, who is an antagonist. It's a slow team. It's got some legs, but not too much. Let's go for the mantra heal here. It needs mastery, so once we if we can finish all these creature dens, we'll be feeling pretty good about it. But that's just kind of how a lot of these teams that have weird comps like this are very reliant on the mastery for sure. Like, you have to get it, otherwise you're going to be struggling. We do have a hospital. How are we doing on baubles? Not enough to buy a hospital item, unfortunately. The DLC was just for the Crusader. The DLC added the Crusader, the Duelist, and the Warlord. So, it wasn't just the Crusader now. And a variety of items, and also, I guess technically it added the Barricade fights, but you can get those in the main game. Wait, Warlord? Yeah, the Warlord mini-boss. Duel a stance back when you use coup. Yeah, I need to make sure I put the stance back up. Can't afford this. Yeah, the mini boss. Yeah. He's a wandering. Once you get the Crusader and then do all the Crusader's quests, he becomes a roaming mini boss. So he's definitely yeah. Dots are definitely something I want to be
foolishly
saying.
seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
I don't know. That was a super late thing, but Linked Blades, thank you very much for the sub on YouTube. I don't know why that only popped through now. But thank you, I appreciate it. Love Utopia, how's it going? Coral! I don't have any diseases or anything, right? Put it on quirks, anything that I really hate. No. I mean, of course, normally I'd lock. I mean, Cosmic Fearing sucks, but it's also only combat starts, so I don't really care that much. And for the creature den, we're gonna try to go through all 3 of these creature dens if we can. Another barricade fight. I'm not super keen on the barricade fight, but it is what it is. Yeah. I got Warlord and got wiped. Yeah, Warlord can be a pretty tough fight. Hopefully I don't run into him right now. He can be a pretty tough fight. I would say he's generally a fair mini-boss, but you do need to know how he operates to really deal with him the best. Sunday, how's it going? Welcome on in. Back from shopping and work. Germany at 6:30 p.m. Well, happy evening. Good evening to you. Thanks for coming in all the way from Germany. That's very cool. Warlord's a double barricade. I mean, yeah, especially depending on your team, double barricade can just be like so like hard to deal with in any like realistic capacity. 5 p.m. breakfast time. Breakfast. Or breakfast. These guys having such high debuff resist is so annoying. It's like, oh yeah, I'm doing all of this like token work, except I'm not. Morning, sweet potato pandemonium. Finally caught your stream. Good to have you here. Thanks for coming on by. How you doing? Yeah, I know. It's like 50% debuff resist. Was that really necessary? I'm back because I like your content. Well, I appreciate you coming back and appreciate you watching the content. Thank you very much. We can check withdrawals. Not gonna do much. We can ministrations off the bleed, so I'm not super worried about it. Or I can actually do this. Spawn is similarly only the Tangler or something, because how do I avoid him? He only spawns at these barricade fights, but other than that, no, there's nothing you can do to avoid him. He just has a higher chance to spawn the further into the run you get. I mean, you could just not do the Crusader stuff, and then he won't spawn, so like that's like maybe a way you can deal with him. Probably not the best way to deal with him. You got rain just yes. Yeah, we did get rain. We got rain today and yesterday. The human soldiers clearly have innate magic resistance to Eldritch sorcery and combat tactics. That's why they hide behind a spiky door and just swing at you. Valid, yes. Rain in Arizona? No way. No way, Jose. It's true. I've seen it with my own eyes. Just remove the stress a little bit. We're whittling them down bit by bit.
Messy.
Way to avoid the Warlord? I don't know. I don't really think he's... I don't think he's that much of a threat compared to Shambler and Collector, personally. I think those two fights are a lot harder to deal with like, you need a much more specific team to deal with those, whereas I find Warlord I can defeat with most teams fairly easily, it feels like. Yeah, the biggest issue is like I don't fine, give them lots of dot resist, but then don't give them so much debuff resist. Like, why do you hate me, video game? Big fat heal. Screw your guard. No more bleed.
Excellent work.
Avoiding countering them consistently, they do. Those fights are very easy to avoid should you want to, so. Knows I'm late? You're not late, Patrick. We've only been live for like 40 minutes. We're barely into the first region, so you're doing good. Did Lair and then got Warlord. That's always crappy, yeah, when that happens. I think out of all the game's factions, this is easily the one that needs the most, like, flair added. It just needs something added to it to give it a little bit more pop. These fights are just, I don't think I've met anybody who's, like, legitimately, like, I love these fights. These are fun. Like, everybody I meet is like, oh, they are such a drag, dude. You know, and I get it, because they are. Give them firearms. I wouldn't mind them having a back rank, like, damage dealer. That would add enough flair where the fights are semi-dynamic. It's not just, like, beat down the front 2 ranks and then bleed everybody to death. Like, okay. Thank you for playing the game, I guess. So, Cavalier, good to have you. Saw the YouTube live and rushed here. Thanks for coming on over.
They thrill to the succulent flavor.
Triage kit there, very nice, very nice. Probably as good a time as any to pop that on somebody. Yeah. Alright, another creature den. Let's see if we've done one, let's do another. If we're gonna do 3 creature dens, we might as well do them in region 1 where they're the absolute weakest. Considering the fact that the small worms in region 1 cannot eat corpses, they are pretty much like, this is like the perfect starting fight for us because they can't eat corpses, so we just kill them and be on our way. Got some combo generated. Unfortunate. That's okay. Yeah, and then keeping that vulnerable up is a nice little added benefit there.
A promising development.
A were-goat? Were-goat! Lots of dodging happening. Hopefully, against Obsession, this is helpful. About a goat wolf. We'll have to see what the Beastman faction is kind of looking like when they finally release it. From the little bit of teasers we've seen, it looks like it's going to be a bit more interesting than just, like, werewolf things.
Relief comes rarely.
And that mantra is popping. That is a massive heal for having no cooldown. But obviously she needs all the tokens to make it pop off like that, but it's still pretty nutty. I'm guessing rats, it's always... Yeah, they did show a goat man, yeah. I mean, I guess Abomination is kind of a ram, right? Like, he's not a werewolf by any means. Just a slow freaking team.
This one at least, has been tended to.
65% chance on the crit, same crit chance, so. Good timing on that. Ow. Who crushes that? I think Standfast is doing a lot of work for us.
Fortune and glory in
Big
this
Blades, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Some damage. Quad spiders. Yeah, that's not like the one we want to see, huh? That ain't the one we want to see. It's all Wanderer besides Duelist, who's antagonist. I'm about to say, he's gonna lock himself in a rank too. Hit big with leper? Yeah, we've had massive leper damage before. It can be really fun when you get him to pop off with some like selfish motivation or whatever the other one is that gives him like a crap ton of extra damage on round one. I don't like that stun. Remove it. Since to use the other paths in Wanderer, since the last weekend I pushed hard to get them all the shrines. I mean, all of their paths are very viable, like, and are usually a good choice. So, I mean, any point just kind of depends on the team you're trying to build and what skills you want to focus on. As far as, like, there are some heroes where Wanderer is definitely, like, the more boring. Like, on the heroes that haven't had the most recent set of reworks done, they are, like, their Wanderer paths are worse than their paths, if you want to call them that. Cruel Intent, which doesn't work nearly, yeah, it doesn't, no. Cruel Intent has definitely, well, not that it was really ever doing amazing, but it's definitely fallen off in recent times. Oh man, I love the natural crits. They really just bring me joy and happiness to my life. What is going on right now? You get that blight right back. Don't worry about it. We got you. Well, I do that so often. I meant to click the medicinal herbs or whatever, but for some reason I clicked the pass button or the move button, and I just completely misclicked there. And like I need just like a tiny bit more of a gap between these two, because I mean obviously the real answer is I need to slow the fuck down, but. That's boring. Now I got a Man Arms locked in rank 3, which is not going to do very well for us, huh? Oh, we do have that. Exclamation misplay. Do it. It works. Your dodge plus worked? How the fuck did you do that? Yeah. You made the worst emote? Oh my god. Great. What is it? DM. What the fuck is that? Why?
Monster told me to.
I hate that. It's bad. I'm not even gonna share it with the class.
Can
you speak English?
Fuck you!
Fuck you! Hey, want to see? Nope.
The one pleasant in the extreme.
All right, another mastery
This
point.
work is
Excellent.
noble and necessary.
I love me some mastery points in the morning. Don't you guys? Yeah, it's a Hollow Knight emote. Shelby makes horrible Hollow Knight emotes. Horribly good.
Scrounging has borne fruit.
Alright, what do we have next? A hoarder? Do I have any cash money for this guy? I don't. I'm poor for this guy. Well, we're gonna you get money for going to the hoarder if you have the stagecoach thing. We got like what, 12 relics out of it? But let's see.
All manner of
Act 3, so we should
diversion
grab
and
the shimmering
dalliance
powders,
await
huh?
those who
Yo,
cross the
Cyclops,
threshold
how you
with
doing,
coin
friend?
in hand.
Always good to see you around. I hope you're doing good, my friend. Hope life is well for you. Always great to have you here. Thank you for stopping by. Oop. Ooh. Sorry, that's gross. Just had... I'm not gonna bore you guys with the grossness of that. Suffice to say, I got Aorax problems. This is family, got the place to myself. How's the torch runs? Oh, we're done with the torch runs. We're all done. Now we're just having fun runs. Fun runs these days. Yeah. Yeah, we got all the infernal flames done. That's how I've got the fancy stagecoach skin now, the obliviated one. Oh, quad spiders. Oh, this is so much bullshit. Yeah, fun runs. Oh my god, not only did you not dodge, but they crit you. You stupid. You big dumb dummy. There's Trancism. There it is. Trancism is real, and it can hurt you. Von Hogger, yo, BB, thank you for the content. Thank you very much for being here and watching the content. I very much appreciate that. Welcome on in. Batea's harem, is that what we're calling these guys now? The harem for Batea? I'm about it. There are 2 Trancisms? Oh yeah, there are. Hell yeah. I mean, that could be worse for us, honestly, so I'm not super upset with that.
Collaboration confers advantage.
Well, just the Trancisms, like, let us, like, proc more consecrations. That could be fun. Nice little burn. Hell yeah. The blind being there doesn't really do anything against us, for us, anything with us, honestly, so. Hey, let's get rid of that blight, shall we? Let's get the kill here. No, worse diseases? Yeah, that's true. Hey, San, how's it going? Could you fucking dodge? D-O-D-G-E, dodge. Have you heard of it? What act? You can always see what act we're on right over here. We are on Act 3.
Damn, bro. What you saying? What you saying, huh?
You're all good. I just like to remind people. Their channel for team building advice? In my Discord, there's no team building. You can just go to the Darkest Dungeon chat and ask for a team building, like, ask for some advice there. Let's talk about the Darkest Dungeon, the official Discord. You can go to the Mastery channel. It's usually where people discuss that stuff. You can talk about it anywhere, honestly. Is this a lunge Fleisch team? No, it is not.
Variable can make all the difference.
Hey, look, she dodged. Oh my god. She dodged. It's kind of like a pseudo dodge tanky team. Also, not really. I don't really know what this team is. It doesn't really have a super good identity. Lots of consecrations. That's kind of really what a lot of this boils down to. But we do have Jinx and Clenching Claws. So these guys, between these three, Antagonist, Jinx, and Clenching Claws, we're doing a lot of like debuffing, which maybe is a strategy. I'm unsure. If you want to call it that.
Steady yourself.
I hate Obsession identity. Yes, which we are going up against Obsession, so we do be hating Obsession.
Straightforward.
Gonna get clapped by the Act Boss? No, I think this team would actually, once it gets its mastery taken care of, I think this team will actually be fine against the Act Boss. There's a lot of dodge on this team, which is totally a viable way of dealing with it. We can probably swap around some abilities to make it a bit more effective at dealing with the boss, but... I mean, yeah, Runaway is like the anti-obsession like hero for sure, but alas, I don't have her, so... There are plenty of other heroes that can take on the Act 3 boss, though, and be totally good, so... Repartee, though, is gonna definitely do a lot of work for us on the Act 3, on the boss-a-rooney. Now, I do have Feint. I can be putting Repulsed on, which is another source of damage that I might want to take advantage of. It's not how my ddII works. My ddII is better. Oh, except for it have Ruthless Instruction, which is also like kind of a not amazing, but it is a decent ability. Like again, dodge is gonna be a good friend for us on Act 3. So Hyman's good for Act 2. I'd say Hellion's definitely the most like just busted. When it comes to that fight. I mean, when you think about how this team is slow, but when you kind of look at the team and you see that after 3 creature dens, this is what we're looking like. This isn't doing too bad. I'm waiting in line. All right, Silver, I got you. Is there somebody you would like to be? Let's see. Junia and Audrey are both open. Nice little stun there, though. How about you don't get that corpse? Definitely open for business.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stance. Exhaustion takes hold.
Lots of crits. Love that.
However horrid.
Not that I'm like doing anything to get those crits, but Crusader or Bounty Hunter? I mean, if we're talking like in, that's a tough one, honestly. I think that might be a bit of a toss-up. I think they would both be either dead by the end of it or like pretty much close to it. At modded runs? We do modded runs from time to time. They just do statistically way worse on YouTube, so I don't do them very often right now. I've done a lot of modded runs, but I'm kind of waiting for some more like unique stuff to come out before we start doing more of them. Please name the Vestal Bestal. Okay, so that kind of Vestal. And then Audrey, we will rename Silver. Oh, we're just gonna Silver Cav. That's about as much as I can get on there. I mean, yeah, if you're talking like in-game statistically, like numbers-wise, yes, Bounty Hunter is going to win 8 out of 10 times. But I mean, if you're just talking like lore-wise, I mean, I don't know. Bounty Hunter is basically built different. So but Bounty Hunter doesn't have any self-sustain, right? So Crusader has more longevity. Dude, baby, I can't. We're already past it. Vestal or Occultist? Occultist. Occultist just has more, like, just has actual damage output. Whereas Vestal does not. You re-rolled the camera background into the same camera background. You got some Darkest Dungeon RNG right there. Love that. Vestal's more survivable, though. I just don't think she has damage. I mean, I think he just fucking burning stars and this game over, right? I don't know. Probably should have lowered her stress, honestly. Oh well. Stuck on Act 3. Yeah, Act 3 is a tough one. Act 3 is probably one of the major roadblocks in the game. I would say definitely takes some work to make Act 3 stuff work for you. Vestal's horny in the lore ain't my fault. Yeah, I mean she is canonically horny, so. Oh boy. This team might just stress us into oblivion, if I'm gonna be honest. I just don't have the stress, like, mitigation right now to actually deal with this. It doesn't help that this guy is just generating dodge plus every fucking round. Guess maybe we try to kill the altar. It's kind of an annoying thing that we have to do there. Burning Stars loses this baseline combo, ignore block, but ignore baseline combo. but ignores block and dodge versus combo or something. Maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of wary of changing characters' identities like that much, but it could be fun. This became amorous of each other. I'm pretty sure somebody's probably trying to make that mod. There we go. Definitely gonna need to do some work on the stress when who wins, PD or Runaway? Like Doctor. What mod do I like the most? Besides like skin mods, because I think those are super fun. I would say I really like the Darkest Delight mod just because it's really cool to see how much work people have done to already get like a full quote-unquote overhaul mod into the game. I think that's really interesting. Runaway can stealth though? Yeah, but if you want to go by game mechanics and she's the only enemy, then stealth doesn't matter. She just sees past the stealth. Plague Doctor has high burn resist. Runaway does not have high blight resist. You play Black Reliquary? We have played Black Reliquary. I haven't played it in quite some time. I'm waiting for full release before I really get into it anymore.
A small foundation of trust.
I call shenanigans. I mean, like, we're just talking strength-wise. No, I think the two. I think she kills her. We're gonna put them against each other. Yeah, absolutely. I think she kills her. She can't do smoke bomb every round, and Plague Doctor is gonna just defy all the burn or most of the burn, a lot more than Runaway is gonna defy the blight. So yeah, no, and plus, between Incision and Plague Grenade or Noxious Blast, like no, she's got her beat. Hellion versus Leper, Hellion every day of the week. Leper ends up spending too much time missing. It's like Leper wins like 1 out of every 10 times because he just hits for like 64 and then she dies, but Hellion can bleed and smack and she can technically stun as well. Oh.
Rest tonight, under the mountain's unblinking gaze.
Alright, so we got Congealed Slime, Chitinous Appendage, and Bulbous Venom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 mastery points here, which is what I called. Pretty good. I'm very happy with that. 6 mastery is a good day for me. Plus, we get everybody's stress down because of the fact that we got the slime there, so that's good. Yeah, overall, it's pretty good. Check our in items here. We've got 1 food. So we'll have to... Well, we have 2 food. We'll have to deal with this slime mold. I don't want to spend too much money on food. Who's got the highest disease resist? Go for it. Could have increased their disease resist before doing that. Was probably the smartest thing.
Conventional fare,
but
fairly priced.
Can't afford anything here, so... But we do get really cheap other item. Everything in here is 1 for the most part. So, like, right now, we should be taking full advantage of this. Like, where are we going?
Consider your position.
Oh, man. His rings is good. His rings is very good for us. I would love to go for the sluice, but we are definitely running a repartee, like, dodgy Grave Robber, so she gets a lot of value out of the attacker when missed. Pick to the face gets 10% additional crit. This is really good. I think we go for this. We have to visit an Oasis. Hopefully this doesn't stop us from taking Leviathan. I actually think we can do Leviathan here, especially if we get these... where are they?
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
There you go, he's immune. Immune to movement. Then we get everybody sped up as well, which is going to be really good. Then we get our relationships up as much as we can. So let's go do this one first. Ow. Wow. That was a terrible roll.
Holy, look at all this damage.
Wow, those were some bad rolls. Holy crap. All right, she does get the lightning element value at least. It's Naked and Afraid, yeah. I mean, you can still do Naked and Afraid later on in the runs, but it definitely isn't great when that happens. Is anybody unfriendly? Okay, at least nobody's unfriendly. We might be able to at least get a couple, like, Turkey and Silver we can get up by
Will you
one.
press on into uncertainty? Or claim what you can?
That's one relationship in the positive. That's good. We can do Vestal and Turkey. We can get up as well. It's another one in the positive. And we might be able to get some others up if we're lucky, especially if we get some double procs. Do we have any other relationship items? No, 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 no. We do have a poet. We have some poetry, which, yeah, for one cost, poetry is actually incredible.
Road to damnation.
So, so where are? So let's see, Duelist and Audrey. But now they're good. And then Silver and Vestal. At least try for a double. We didn't get it. So now we're going to a Shroud. I can try to get rid of Germaphobe. Germaphobe is going to be annoying. Yeah, okay. Didn't get it. Going for the Shroud. Let's see, what other items do we have? Items-wise, we have some Glimmers. Let's grab 2 more. Let's grab Milk-Soaked Linen is going to be really good for us. Smoke Bombs is going to be great for us. I take Time in the Desert for the final fight. That's going to be really good for us. And we can definitely take another Wax Nocturnal. Let's try to not get Alga Bloom on everybody. Everybody's disease resist should be pretty much maxed out, so how do you fight Exemplar? You gotta deal with the combo. You gotta stop him from getting Worship up, and usually that's by dealing with the combo. Extra turns. Yeah, sure. Vestal extra turns gets us set up very well. Alright, 6 mastery points here. Bolster for the stress reduction. For sure. Upgraded heal is probably gonna be, we should definitely upgrade our this and this. We're using these a lot. Damage is probably the other thing we want to upgrade as well.
No, that's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage. Yeah. With this, I don't need to realistically use preparation ever. She just gets herself into stance, so we might be able to swap this off for something else. Probably swap it for meditation, honestly. I mean, dodge is just really solid. Taunt and riposte is all really good. All this stuff is good. We'll just probably swap there. The boot. What would we need the boot for on like this? I mean, I guess movement is useful, but I'm not sure it's super necessary. I guess we get it does get the combo effect of stunning somebody, right? Which we have. You know what? Yeah, let's give it a go. What stance does she need to be in for that, though, right? She requires being in defensive. She's going to be going into... She's going to go into aggressive stance, so... We can feint her into that. I mean, there's some setup there. Maybe we can see that using it. I don't know. It might be too much combo being used though, just because
Aspiration
the
unites.
Grave Robber really wants to eat a lot of that combo. Alright.
Propriety floats listless on the tide.
The question is, can I do...
Degradation.
I knew it. I knew this would happen. I hate when this happens so much. It just feels like... Ugh. It just feels like a slap to the face, you know? So what's more important? I mean, we need the Lair fight. We kind of set ourselves up for the Lair fight. There's not going to be any other Oases here. Man, that just pisses me off so much. All right, we're going to go for the boss fight. We're not going to get his rings. It always happens. It almost always happens where, like, my goal and the Lair are the ones next to each other. We can kill other bosses, but I spent money and effort on, like, prepping this team for this, so I'm...
Loathing whispers.
To a degree. Like, I don't want to waste it, you know? So... A lot of cultist fights. Is there a cultist modifier here? No, just more hazardous routes. Interesting.
An elementary problem, is it not?
I shouldn't have taken this route. I should have taken the fights, honestly, but oh well. Ah, man, that really peeved me off. That's so annoying. Alas, it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. Oh, wait, no, this is her starting with vulnerable. My bad. I misread that. I was like, wait, that's from Martyr. Doesn't she? Yeah, I was like... Tarantism doing the Lord's work for us there. And by that, I mean it's not doing the Lord's work for us. Defender that vulnerable. Try for the mountain. Just a random Lair fight after the mountain in before. I disagree with that. I think it should. I don't know. That to me that just feels very much like almost rewarding a player for not playing the game. Like planning around it. Like that's kind of just it's part of the decision making, right? So. I think then you're just ignoring a core mechanic of the game. Yeah, double fishmongers is annoying. No, it is not only possible. I've had this combination of enemies quite a lot. It's a very annoying combination, but nothing we can't deal with. It's the most annoying IMO. It's definitely one of the hardest areas for sure. It's kind of built to be. When it was added as like the hard area.
At least has been tended to.
Oh my god, she dodged it. Yeah, I mean with the region like environmental effects and stuff, and generally like enemies here are just pretty brutally tough. It's a tough area. Oh, right, so it triggered the consecration effect, right? I can do it again and it'll trigger it again. Right? No? It didn't? Is that because it was an extra action? Interesting. Well, it was very easy. I think some people would disagree with that. It definitely, I think it's one of the easier ones. I'm a little confused here. Why is that not triggering the consecration? Oh, because she needs the tokens. I'm an idiot. Right, she needs the conviction tokens to make that operate that way. But she can get, with this extra action, because she can just heal for like a lot, like over and over again, which is really good. Yeah, the conviction needed, yeah. I just completely was blanking on that reality. Instead of like, why can't I just spam this over and over and over again and it be okay? The game has balance built into it for some reason. I don't know who decided that being a good idea. Oh, I'm in DD2 for sure. Got over 1,000 hours in DD1, but DD2 is much more my style of game than DD1 was. And DD1's probably one of my favorite games. Not probably, it's one of my top 5 games of all time. So this, yeah, this is definitely the better version for me, at least. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, and that's totally fine. But for me, it's great. I love it.
The loathing abates.
Oh man, that's what happens when you go to work at 4 in the morning. Ugh, you get tired. You get eepy. Yeah, Red Hook is very good. Even if they aren't an independent studio anymore. Wah!
Giving into madness is easier than holding out against it.
Take the combat items. We can use glimmers. Not that I'm going to, because I always forget, but combat items are good for us. Alright, we're going to the right here. No, Janine, you're not the only one there. Just not many people chatting. YouTube tends to be more people watching than chatting. Hey! What's going on? It's our favorite boy! Man, we haven't fought Warlord in a while, huh? Let's torch that up.
Demands suffering.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring
Yo,
in
Shadow
distant
Soul!
seas. We can
How's it
use
going,
this.
bud? Welcome on in. Good to see you. Thank you much for the raid. Good timing. Just to give you a big hub, yeah, just a big hub. Thank you much for the raid. Playing some DD2 yourself? Oh, look at all those dodges. How are your runs? Do tell me about it. That's unfortunate. Welcome on in, Raiders. Good to have you here. Sorry, I'm trying to not die to a boss here. Probably gonna fail miserably, but we'll try our best. Despairing Flame, Chapter 3. Nice. You doing all the Infernal Flames? We're gonna try to do all the Infernal Flames. That's a fun one. We got the burn there, which is nice. God damn, really? Oh, he's all beefed up because he's a Hail enemy. Stress build as well, and Hellion was a powerhouse. Hell yeah. Hellion supremacy? Yeah, we love Mommy Hellion. Working on it? Hell yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to do all the, I say it's a lot of fun. It was brutal to do all the Infernal Flames, but it was definitely cool to do. got a lot of combo right now, so that ain't gonna look great for us. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
A brilliant conclusion.
Oh, fuck. Come on, man. This is like the wrong team to have like a very debuff-focused team, because we're just not going to be able to get anything to like stick realistically. Not very well, at least. Thank God we have Mantra going, though.
Foundation of trust.
Travel around the mountain. Many people started suffering meltdown. Well, I can imagine all through. Yeah, you know. Hey, you know what? If you survived, you survived. That's really the important thing. Nice. Nice. The Jinx doing some serious work for us here. Under here. Alright, let's get rid of the ads before they become too problematic. Nice crit. Thankfully, there's only one for Coder here, so he's gonna hit into a dodge. Or a block plus, sorry. Got a stun out of that, very nice. Happy with that. Administration's that off. And then... What's my favorite team to run? I don't really have a favorite team to run. I like to run different teams almost every time. I try not to run the same team over and over again. For me, it gets really boring if I run the same team, so... I run every single run I try to run a different team. I think like if I had to pick a team, it would probably be the Blight Cleave team, which is the like mana arms with Flag, Brave Robber, and Plague Doctor. I find that team just murders everything so effectively, and it just works so well together. But beyond that, I really don't have a team that I run like more often than others. Good miss, thank you. We love dodges. Dodges are our friend. We ignore the guard here. Yeah, burn teams can be super fun as well. I mean, they're hard to pull off just because there's not suit like a lot of burn synergies built into the game, but they are fun when you can get them to work. The administration's here. She needs it more than he does. And we can mantra heal.
As the light gains purchase,
Oh!
spirits are lifted.
Avian, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate that. That's super kind of you. Can't wait for Abomination to return. Yeah, that's gonna be super cool when he does. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It's more burn synergies than bleed, I guess. I mean, I feel like I've been able to pull off more bleed teams than I have burn teams.
This is no time to falter.
Repartee here. All that juicy, juicy dodge. And we'll bolster, we'll get the block plus. And then when he does his damage, it won't be as difficult to deal with.
Girl, what you saying? What you saying, huh?
Man, you just slapped the,
That's what I'm talking about.
just slap that guy. This guy right here. Yeah, the extra actions on Consecration Vestal just go so good. Just like, oh yeah, just get all your consecrations going. Come on, through the dodge plus and the blind, really? That's the game we want to play? I don't even want to think about what that percentage is. Ah, you asshole. Thanks for the... Bro, what the fuck? Is she even dodged, like... What is going on right now? Thank God for Mantra. Mantra and Wanderer is fucking crazy strong, dude.
A welcome one, nonetheless.
Through dodge from Blind Plus is a classic. It absolutely is. True classic. There we go. All right, got to think about who do we want to get okay. Who do I want Vanquisher on? Probably Grave Robber, right? She's gonna be getting the most kills. He's gonna die anyway. Damn it! I should have just taken it when I could have. The burn, yeah, he's gonna die. He dead anyway. Now I get out on nobody. Oh well. Should have thought about that one hit before, but alas. Sakuras is okay. It's not great. It ain't terrible. It ain't great. But hey, that's big. We haven't fought him in a while, so I'm cool with that. I mean, considering the fact that we basically look like we didn't come out of having taken a fight at all, I think that's pretty good. I can't complain with how this team operated there. Very well done.
Behold, the infinite emptiness of the void.
All right. What could you have gotten? I could have gotten the guarding one that lets me. Whoever's got the guard token gets additional like token generation, which would have been pretty good. But it's the Galia, I think it's called. I could have gotten the combat item that is reusable that lets me regenerate combo on demand, which would be pretty good. Yeah, Galia is the best trinket he drops, absolutely. For freaking sure. And I was really hoping for that combo, but alas. Alas. The turn bar on the top right. I mean, yeah, it's one of the best differences between ddI and 2, I think, is that you get at least some of the turn order. One of the things I didn't like about ddI for sure was just the not being able to plan pretty much anything, right? It was always reactive, which like was fun to a degree, unless you were just able to get your team super high speed, but yeah, Sakuras really isn't. It's really not that strong a trinket. It can be like it can give you some really good value now and again, but not enough to like really give you anything that you want. Oh my goodness, come on, where are those crits? Kind of end up just spamming mantra over and over again, which like could be worse, you know.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
I put money that I was about to say that he misses, but we're not even gonna be able to miss, so. Favorite Lair? I really like Leviathan design-wise. Maybe not my favorite boss to fight, per se, but he is, I think, the best design boss. Like, just character design-wise. One of the only bosses that I'm like, holy crap, like, I remember the first time I saw him, I was like, what the fuck is this thing? Like, this is insane. I like the General's design as well. I think he looks really good, but he's a boring fight, so.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Nice little 23 heal, yeah. He's still rather cute. Yeah, like humanoid, but also like the size makes him monstrous though. Because man, when they dropped the Shroud in early access, man, that was like seeing that boss for the first time was like was an absolute delight. That was truly like a what the fuck moment. I don't have execution here, so it's just gonna heal itself, unfortunately. But slow fight. I gotta remember I can invert my stance to get value out of the boot. I just keep using Touche. Also, Shambler. What's up, Penguin? How you doing? I would love to kill the altar first, but it's unlikely I'm going to be able to. Probably going to get Azoic here.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Oh, thankfully, if she moves to rank 1, she actually can't do anything but hit them. So that's actually, that worked in our favor. Anti-taunt synergy right there. No, there goes the corpse. Now I have to. So I need to do, what, 6 damage? Do that, right? I think we can manage that.
Messy.
I think we got that. Mastery point, wounding words. I don't know, who would that be good on?
Whispers.
Just toss it on Duelist for, I don't know, for fun. I don't know. Why not? It's funny. We like funny runs. Just in time for the Lair. "24 health, easy day."
The coach's plating is spent. We are exposed.
We're exposed. How many flapjacks have I generated?
Slip beneath the brackish waters.
I don't need this many stacks of flapjacks because we're not going to get value out of them all.
The Church of the Change. An inglorious heap of rotting timbers.
He just wants to get rid of Duelist. Yes, that's exactly what's going on. You called me. There we go. Here we go. I mean, that's a good start when we get that extra action.
Leviathan's breath thickens the air.
Sakuras value right there, nice. Oh my goodness.
This wound, at least, has been tended
It's
to.
a nice little 23 heal on that big guy.
A resounding response.
I mean, this is actually synergizing pretty well now at this point. I guess that really the only thing is that my Vestal just feels like she has nothing to do, but, you know, doing healing is not a bad thing by any stretch, so. Buff Leviathan? Yeah, Roberto, we're gonna give him a go. We're gonna give him a shake, see what happens. I mean, I can't at this point, right? So we're just we'll see what happens after this. But yeah, Illumination might be a good fit, especially because it does daze as well. A lot of debuff there. Off-brand Dazzling Light, yeah. We're in good condition. Big boy. Leviathan, I always lose to it. This is not like a team that I would normally take for this. We do have decently we have pretty damn good speed though, which is definitely gonna help us out. And we did increase our move resist, which is also gonna help us out, so we're feeling okay. This wouldn't be my normal go-to for this particular fight. Nice stun, nerd.
Conclusion.
It's gonna do make way. Maybe not. Okay. It's odd that he doesn't by this round, so he probably will definitely do it this next round, but.
A breakthrough.
Go for this, just see if we can get the weekend here. We love crit robber. Yeah, crit robber is Bay. There it is. Not terrible. Right back into position. Crusader or Duelist? Crusader wins that fight. In my very humble opinion. 1 damage hull breaker, yeah, I'll take that.
Lethality writ large.
Alright. Now we take on the Leviathan. What do we get? Let's see. Deadringer, Leather Strop doesn't do anything for us. Carbodkin doesn't really do anything for us. Beck and Call doesn't really do anything for us. Amazing. Perfect. Exactly what we want.
They must be made to see that their monstrous god is mortal.
He's mortal! Mortally stupid, maybe. Mortally an idiot. Could've gone for his rings. Does nothing to think that though, right? Like that doesn't help me at all. So ain't nothing I can do about it. Ain't nothing to do it, but ain't nothing to it but to do it. She's gonna need this more than anybody else. Yes, does. This blind is gonna be annoying. Do I have blind reduction? I do. Amazing. Vulnerable's gonna be helpful. It's almost enough. Nobody dodges it, because that would be too easy. We just got barnacles on every single person on our team. So that was cool. We've done a whopping, like, maybe 10 damage to this guy. Nice little bit of 14 damage there. I'll take that. Voice acting too? I mean, it'd be cool, but I think it would be unnecessary. Vestal Trinket, she has Temptation. Goodbye. I feel like I never blind that ability, you know? Totally worth that. Probably need to put the consecrations back here at this point just to get the, get the heal on those two. Oh my god, can she crit once? Holy crud. Come on, man, all this combo and I'm not critting, like, ever. We may die to this fight pretty... The more we're doing this, the more I'm thinking I think we're gonna die to this fight. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Yeah, we're probably gonna die this fight. But we can damn well try not to. Yeah, they need to add death animations for these, for sure. He's about to get pulled. Whoops. Oh my god, she actually resisted it? What the fuck? And Tidal Surge doesn't miss. Again, it's okay. There it goes. Oh, pulled her forward. That's great. Gets another turn. Okay. I don't know where any of my crits have gone, but... gonna be AoE hit. There we go. She's been doing the most damage. She does have like the crazy health benefits going on right now. Or the crazy damage like upgrade going on right now, which is helping. Mantra doing mantra stuff. Try not to get her into rank 1, but... Let's not.
Bravo.
That ability, like, always crits. It's so wild to me how often that one crits.
Relief comes rarely in these times.
Boah! 3 heroes. Yeah, every hero has 3 available, like, trinkets they can get, yeah.
Foundation of trust.
I'm just using the consecrations as a way to get healing, honestly, at this point. They're feeling it now. You feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? I just wish Tidal Surge wasn't so fucking dumb, dude. That ability alone is causing me, like, most of my grief. Hey, prodding pendant. A lot of value out of that guard. Trist sometimes, yeah, he can definitely be a tough one to deal with. Oh, God, I swear to God, she's just not gonna get the crits. I feel like this entire fight.
Carousel of horrors.
Are you dead? No, we should be alright. To the boss, yeah, the boss might be dead pretty soon here. Hey, she listened to you. God, Mantra's Mantra's broken on this, on Wanderer. That's crazy how much healing we've gotten out of that. Especially with extra actions, it's like... It's just nutty what she can do. Whoops. Yeah, thanks everybody for being here and hanging out. I do appreciate y'all being here. Another little heal here. Look at that. Advice, great content, by the way. Thanks. You gotta build a team. You gotta make sure that you take the lair that's best for your team. A lot of teams can't do every lair, or a lot of teams can't do a lot of the lairs. You need to just be... You just gotta go for what you can actually do, right? So knowing what either doing the research or at least like taking the time to go to the lair and really understand the mechanics is going to be really important for you to know what's going to work and what's not going to work. This is not the best lair for any team. No, it is not. I would say all the lairs have their moments where they're bad for a lot of different teams. Neither of these are going to do anything for me. Do I want Dead Ringer? Honestly, no. Screw it. Do have a lot of restorative items, though, which are always good. I will definitely take those. Take that. Let's drop that. Yeah, I'm going to drop that. But we got our lair done. Excellent. We did miss out on his rings, which was probably the better thing for us to go for, but oh well. The lair is out of the way, and that is important, so... What's best for the baby? Debuff resist is really important, but it's hard to get debuff resist high enough reliably to be able to just ignore the hunger. So having ways to remove negative tokens, either through Confessor... Is it Confessor that removes negative tokens? Or no, it's Sergeant Man-Arms can do it. Vestal can do it with Ministrations. No, not Ministrations. What can she can remove negative tokens, right? Am I just going crazy? I think I'm going crazy. Indiscriminate Science is another one. Chaplain, that's it. Thank you. Or Confessor Mantra? It's one of the mantras, right? It's not Chaplain. No, yeah. It's Confessor Mantra. She can remove negative tokens, right? So, and then the other mechanic is just having somebody locked into rank 1 will stop the hunger from really doing much to your team. No, they are not. Orange tokens are special tokens, Lucky. Only the regular blue tokens, so not the special blue tokens either. So if we look at the token glossary, only these ones. These, like, dark blue tokens count. These, like, special ones, there's special and then there's unique, which is interesting. But essentially the way I think about these is special tokens are tokens that a hero can apply to somebody else that are special, and then unique are ones that are applied to themselves, but can only be on like one hero, right? Like unchecked, like Conviction can only be on the Vestal. Barnacles might be kind of an exception to this, but yeah, so only these ones count as negative tokens or debuffs. So, what does Worship do? It gives cultists additional powers. Yeah, happy to answer any questions. Take this. Yeah, Chaplain is the tanky one, yeah. It's a lot of stress.
All manner of diversion and dalliance await those who cross
Darshus,
the
thank you very much for
threshold
the
with
sub,
coin
man.
in hand.
13 months, dude. I appreciate you. I should say, what's your address? You have my address. You person, you. I'm gonna keep her defended because she's got that wounding words going on, so she's weak right now. We don't want her getting hit with like first trumpet. Okay, our Clarion Call going through the dodge plus is great. How does she keep a dodge plus through that? Normally Clarion Call removes it. She had 3, right? So that's probably why. Lots of stress. Very annoying. Oh my god.
The slow suffering begins.
Get the stress down. Here's first round pick. Punching Claws giving us some good value there. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and remove the bleed on her. We don't want her having that. Give the... I'm gonna give the Consecration of Light here. Again, this just lets us heal on these targets, which is good. It's Chris giving us that value there. Keep Defender up.
Measure out your violence.
You mean Seraph? I'm guessing is what you mean. Yeah, it's fine path. It's really good if you want to focus on like her just being a heal bot. Though I'd say Wanderer is almost better at this point with how Mantra works on it. Seraph used to be her best path. I think it's probably her worst now. It's just kind of boring. You get like the conviction tokens last like 5 rounds and stuff, so you can get some pretty interesting work out of them, but I don't know. It doesn't feel great. He's at 3 speed, isn't he? Or 5 speed.
But deadly all the same.
Buff is giving him that much. Oh, I'm okay. Well, I've been kind of playing like, why is he not locking himself in? Well, no shit. He's at 5 speed. Clenching Claws isn't activating.
A brilliant conclusion.
More arrive, foolishly
Hey, Lucky
seeking
Tiger, thank you for
fortune
subscribing
and
over on
glory
YouTube. I appreciate
in
that.
this domain.
Welcome on in.
of the
Good to have you.
damned.
Good to have you. We love kills.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
Just gotta keep the stress down as much as I can. Tarantism. We love thee. Don't really need Mantra right now. Only use Aggressor and Crusader? Really? I don't like Aggressor that much. I'm a big fan of Bannerat. Templar is also really fun. The heal numbers you can get on Templar are just kind of nutty.
Well done.
Aggressor can be fun though. I don't. Not my personal vibe.
Messy, but effective.
Strong Shackles. I can't remember. Does Shackles apply before or after the hit? So if I hit with Strategic Withdrawal, is he going to stay locked in a rank 2? Or is he going to stay locked in a rank 1? I think he stays locked in rank 2, right? I think he moves first, then locks. Ugh. I'm gonna take Strong Shackles and we'll Yeah, it's after the move, right? So.
The loathing of bait.
You want to talk about a trinket that can kill a boss, though? That's your anti-baby trinket right there. Is strong shackles. A Kyrogen after this. Excellent. How many mastery points do we have right now? Oh, wasn't paying attention. No antiquarian, man. I don't have enough money for it, I guess. I just haven't run into her in a while. Anti-baby anything is my jam. Tay, have you seen this yet? Have you seen it? You seen it? Have you gotten yours yet, bud?
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
The ship to your folks? It sounds like a you problem. What a cute lady. Can I date her? I think Bate called dibs. Never ran into Antiquarian? Yeah. You have to, she's rare unless you have, like, above a certain amount of, like, is it baubles, I think it is, that she checks for?
Agony by accumulation.
Ugh, double watchdog, always annoying.
This wound, at least, has been intended.
Good miss, thank you. Decent chance we kill here. There we go. Wonder if Vestal consecrations? I mean, testing, not really. It would just, that's what we're playing. The mantra is just super fun for it. Game is getting to see weird lag spikes. Hey, Scrake, how's it going? Welcome on in. Yeah, the mantra heal is just so good on this. It's just nutty. Unoptimized, unplayable. Story of my life, honestly. Still fighting ddII. I mean, this isn't even a modded. I mean, we're on a modded profile technically, but I disabled all the mods just because I wanted to play with my obliviated livery, which is on this account, while also turning off the mods because they were just causing all sorts of silly shenanigans. Can you get the what? I'm confused what you're trying to say there. So am I wearing a pickle? Chef's wife woke up and chose violence? Yes. Yes, she did. Then again, she is married to Shuff, so. An AC? Oh, I have AC. It's not that the pickle, it's too hot to wear the pickle. It's that I now have a green screen, and so the pickle just turns into nothing. It turns into nothingness, into the abyss.
Extinguished at last. Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
I need to get fruit suits or veggies or whatever suits that aren't green or yellow. Apparently the yellow, I don't know why the banana is green enough that it still triggers the thing. The banana still triggers the green screen for some reason. I can't get it to stop. I've tried. Alright. Let's see. So we're going up against Kyrogen here. Regen is gonna be good. That's gonna be good. I guess this will be good, even if it's only one. Apple pen, pineapple pen. Pen, pineapple, apple pen. Enemy ambush! Yay! This is okay. So, is that stuck in your head now, or what? I purged that from my memory, yeah. Well, now it's there again. No, yeah, I know what you're saying. I'm being annoying for the sake of it. Yeah, an apple could be a decent one. I did have an eggplant one. I had an inflatable eggplant one, but it was too small. My eggplant was too small. I mean, I'm used to that, but, you know. Yeah, easiest ambush ever, right? No, you're supposed to dodge those. Why even try? Why even try? Yeah, he doesn't have any affiliations.
An opportunity.
I should have focused more on killing him, but oh well. That's 10 damage I didn't really need to take, but I'll live. See? Ow. I have to jinx it? Jinx what? What am I jinxing? Oh, the dodge? Don't say easy? This shit's so easy. It's dumb. Nobody's gonna even come close to dying in this fight.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
See? We're fine. What if 5 memories give you semi-permanent buffs? They last as long as the hero stays alive. We don't have any memory heroes right now, but... Alright. Ooh, nice little 17 heal there. Tomato Timer, how's it going? Welcome on in. I think I said hi already. I mean, I'm not scared to, I just don't have any. I don't put memories on my heroes. Because I can't rename them once they have memories, and I like being able to name them for people in my chat. So it's just generally something I never end up doing. But most people would be scared to do it because, I mean, you put a lot of time, effort, and energy into getting a 5-memory hero, so... You don't have tokens? Another prodding pendant.
Multiplication
Ugh.
of violence yields morbid gains.
Wow, I'm actually out of pass. I'm actually out of moves. I think that's the first time that's happened.
Brows, unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold.
There we go. Get our consecrations going. There goes one of our diseases.
Agony.
Random crit.
Accumulation.
Dodge plus and blind, by the way.
Awash in turmoil.
That feels so good when that happens. I love that. All right.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
That's fine.
Well done.
Ah, damn it. Timed that one pretty well, huh?
Steady yourself.
I mean, there's a difference between 21 and 5 damage, so I really can't be upset there. Make new heroes. It's something they're working on. They will eventually be adding tools that will allow people to make custom heroes in this game. It's just going to be a while out before that happens. Yeah, I got absolutely outplayed there.
A righteous action.
Good stun. Okay, stun for a stun.
Interminable conflict.
Why do I always go with the others first? It's just really, really, really hard to kill the Kyrogen first when he's supporting all of these other people so effectively. You can definitely try your best if you want to, but when you can't put any damage into anybody else reliably, and you let him just continuously buff and let these guys get their crit tokens and diseases and all sorts of other shenanigans on you over and over again, it makes it very, very hard to effectively kill him without just having a hero get wiped in the process. New Sun did so much damage. Oh yeah, New Sun is it's a nuke. It'll mess your day up. Your day, your week, your month, the whole thing. Whew. Excuse me.
A brilliant conclusion.
Good resist on the bleeds.
Agony by accumulation.
Man, look, how much value are we getting out of Mantra? It's kind of nutty.
Lethality writ large.
Alright. Just topping everybody off all the time. Knows a bone saw isn't really surgical. He's just doing his best.
Little help in
He's a little guy doing his best. He just wants to collect his leeches and go home, honestly. I don't blame him.
Stroke.
Yeah, I can't stop yawning today. Oh. I slept okay yesterday, too. I don't know why I'm yawning so much.
Cooperation is the key.
Give her that 8 bleed.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
I would say that besides it being slow, that was a very, very good Kyrogen. We absolutely murked him. Seraph Vestal path. I mean, I don't think I think maybe I need to rephrase how I'm saying that. I think it's the most boring Vestal path. I think it takes the least. I think it's the least fun to play. That's probably better overall. That is gonna lower our mantra. You know what? Fuck it.
Hello, how are you? I am
Oh
under
no, we're gonna
the
use
water.
apron.
Please help me. Here too much raining.
Let's go to the hoarder. Let's go to the hoarder. Let's go to the hoarder.
Madman's scrounging has borne fruit.
Let's see here. What do we want? Any medical items? There is a medical equipment here. Be pretty good for us. Is it better than any of the trinkets we can afford? Can't really afford any of the super nice trinkets, so I'm just gonna go to the medical equipment. And I think that's it. That's a pretty good find. That's gonna boost our healing even more, so I cannot complain about it. Collective or Shambler? Shambler. I think Shambler easily wins that fight. More adrenaline. Okay, this is. I hate when this happens. That honestly is a bug. It needs to be fixed, but it's just annoying. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like when it gives you items, it'll give you like. It gave me a stack of 4, right? But I can stack these higher than 4 because of my current situation. So it gave me 2 stacks of 2 and took up 2 slots instead of. Hey Ginger, good morning. How you doing? I'm gonna beat this Larry thing. Not this Lair, this Rampart. Then I'm gonna get some cow feed. Make me some cow feed, because I'm a little eepy right now. Waking up at 4 in the morning does, well, I woke up at 3 in the morning. Going to work at 4 in the morning does that to a man, so. This is where worship is gonna come into play. The Collector, my guy? Yeah, Collector's good, but I think just like, as far as like powerful cosmic beings, I think like canonically the Shambler is stronger. Stress down here. Both are Eldritch. I mean, yeah, I think we're splitting hairs here at this point, guys. I think they're both like Eldritch, like abominations. Like, yeah, I'm gonna put my money canonically on the Shambler. If we're talking like in-game mechanics only, it might be a little closer than that, but. Yeah, Abomination. I said Abomination. Yeah, Abomination is coming. I am very excited to see how they pull that off. So. Can I kill this thing before it worships? Yeah, I can. Okay.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to kill the altar though. That's gonna be the hard one. Should probably get hold line upgraded, honestly. A lot of stun value here. Able here, yes or no? Absolutely not. It'd be cool, but God, that'd be overpowered. A thing from the stars. Iron Man is worth. I think it's very worth. I think it's one of his most powerful paths. It's not nearly as strong as it once was, but that's not a bad thing. It's definitely worth. I think all of his paths are worth. Just depends on what team you're building. Would work low rise as well. It would, but I do think people would be upset by that. And I can understand why. I do think that would be a poor decision on Red Hook's part if they went with that route. I just think people would are really expecting. Oh. Good job, game. You outplayed me. I got outplayed by the taunt. Alright, well, at least exaltation on this particular enemy isn't nearly as annoying. So. Yeah, especially if you dodge it. Redundant in the near future. I mean, yeah, that's why I haven't done any tier lists in a while, because stuff is still really changing, you know. A lot of flux in the game right now. All right, can I kill this dang thing soon? Zero damage. There we go. Thank you. This team is generating all sorts of tokens, though, which is pretty awesome. What path is Duelist? She's antagonist. I should have gone for a pick to the face. He's obviously taking less range damage right now. I just kind of forgot about that. Act 5 fun? What, is that a question? I'm confused. I'm on Act 3 right now. Hey, I did not misplay. Okay, I did. I did misplay. I misplayed. You're right. Clueless. I am. Yeah, I absolutely misplayed there. Hey, Artie, thank you very much for the lurk, man. Hope you're doing well.
Victory supposes strategy.
Hey, don't stack them. Come on, don't abuse it. The way to go for Intermezzo Jester, Encore Solo Finale. For Mezzo Jester, I don't know. I wouldn't really lean into Solo Finale for Mezzo Jester. I'd more use him for support. Personally, I just gamble on Play Out and Battle Ballad more than him actually doing anything damage-wise. What do raids do on Twitch? A raid is when you take everybody in your community, you toss them into somebody else's channel when it's like the stream is over.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
Hello. Foreclosure notice. We're not really gonna get any value out of that. Snap Judgment though, we might get some value out of.
The loathing abates.
Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. Oh, and an itchy eye. Super fun. Amazing combination. Love that. Hey, we made it to the end. Most excellent. We didn't die. We got a Lair out of the way. Team is actually looking really good, which probably means that we're gonna die immediately in the next region. So, I'm gonna go grab myself a cup of coffee, maybe a snack or something. Stretch, go to the bathroom, do all that fun stuff. This is a good opportunity for you to do the same thing. Go get something to drink, go get a snack, whatever the case is. We've got another region and the mountain to go. So I will be right back. In the meantime, enjoy some clips, and if you're not already, you should be following the channel, subscribing to the channel if you're on YouTube, do all that fun stuff. All right, be right back. Bye.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
Look, I'm watching a fucking anime! Wow! Oh, I got blind last minute. Oh, but it's okay, because he replaced the combo. Boom! Oh, bye-bye! Back in my day, I didn't have this hover shit or this TikTok shit. All I had was Vine. 6-second long videos. That's all we had. I didn't have no 1 minute, 3 minute videos. Old enough to be your daddy? Oh yeah? Stop eating dead things. This is your PSA. If you eat dead things, you don't get big and strong like this kid. It's not fucking broccoli, it's dead people, alright? Oh, those are dead bodies. Okay, they're just dead. Tiptoe through the corpses. I did get diphtheria out of that. Like, that's not a particularly great way to start things, okay? Okay.
Another old soldier lays down his life.
He got stressed and died to diphtheria. This is textbook bullying? Yes. I'm bullying you. I admit it. Clip it. Put it on the internet. I bully chat. Q chat. I hate you all. Ain't nobody gonna do about it. Wow, that guy's doing something. You good over there, bro? Help me! He just...
That's naughty. That's so naughty.
How do I do damage to him? Okay.
Let's face it, God is daddy.
Oh, you're still alive? Not for long, you stupid mother... Oh, maybe I'm the one who won't be alive for very long.
Just a little nibble, just one little nibble of the toes, please, sir. Please, just one nibble. Just let me, you know? You stole my fucking sack of items. How dare you touch my fucking sack, Junior? You touch my sack again, and I will fuck you up. Do you understand? We don't ever touch my sack. Ever.
And she's gonna get moved, yeah. And there's another turn. Crit, yeah. I don't want to hate this game. I really don't.
Gil says 4,848 octillion 27 septillion 643 sextillion 502 quintillion 877 quadrillion 344 trillion 876 billion 27,640,745.
Sorry, saw red there. Okay. I don't have anything to drink. The only thing I have on my desk is Raid, and I'm not gonna drink this because I don't want to die. At least not today. You can resonate with Mr. Booty or Astastic. You can feel up cheeks, or maybe you just want to be a part of Sphincter. I don't mind. Anybody is welcome on the Ass Blaster. The Ass Blaster is all-inclusive. Everybody's got an ass, right? Everybody's got an asshole. We blast asses as a group. Inclusivity. Inclusivity when we blast asses, okay? Can you guys give me something good, or are you just gonna be shit homeless people like usual? I've had better homeless people, but I'll take it.
So yeah, these are all my dead brothers and sisters. So that's cool.
DD2, Arbalest would be okay. That's a token? Exaltation, bitch! You ever seen a pickle jack off a banana? Didn't think so. Welcome to my family-friendly stream. All right. You're saying you don't want to lick my schmegma? My schmegma, I will let you know, has been curated from a long family line of schmegma. My family line of schmegma. It's my pride and joy, my family's heirloom to me.
Whoa! Whoa! Yeah! Oh, baby, please. All right, I'm gonna take the mask off for this. Ladies, there's enough room for all of us in here. Ah, yeah. Come on, I'm gonna go down. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now this is farming. Get slimed, you fucking slimes. Yeah. Slime me in the face.
Ah, this fucking skip is so fucking annoying. Unite. What you gonna do about it? Where you gonna go? You can't get to me. You. There it is. Is it like Warheads? It's made by the same company, I believe. But, alright. The ticker didn't make it. That's fine. That's weird. It works there. Interesting. Anyway, gaming. Hi. We're back. I just had some turkey dogs. They were delicious. Alright. Where are we going?
The provinces and can't tread
2 mastery points to win 4+ road battles. Sure. Do I have access to my older VOD? How old? Because generally, no. No, I don't. Are you scared? 829.24. You have that specific. If you can't find it in my VODs, then no. Unless it was probably a video that got posted to YouTube. All my videos do, so it's probably on YouTube somewhere. But Haze, who cares? It's Haze. It's fine. Those will at least be scouted, so it'll be fine. I'd say I've got enough of wax inoculant. I don't know why I'm generating so much of this, because I guess it's because it's a restorative, right? But Haze.
For wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed
Bounty Hunter?
it ever did.
Nah, I'm enjoying this team too much. I don't really want to take Bounty Hunter right now. I think generally Whiskey Barrel is just going to be a good thing for us, so let's just go for it. I lied. Wow, we've had really bad luck with the whiskey items and stuff today. I think we can still salvage a lot of these. Let's grab some.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Can finally catch a stream. Hey, Trashbot, how's it going? Welcome on in. Duelist and Black Turkey. That's 1. 1. Vestal and duelist. Okie dokie, I used the wrong item. So that doesn't help that situation, that's for sure. Oh well. I really don't like that though. It's 15% on theirs is not great. I should have focused it there, but alas, unless we get a double proc on. Well, let's try this. I think it's these two, right? Okay, I think we got them. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. There we go. There we go. Only 5% chance for a negative relationship now. I will take those odds. And I'm going to take my 6 mastery points, and we're going to start upgrading some stuff. Well, how's it going? Welcome on in. Get our Divine Grace upgraded. Get our, I don't know. What else we want upgraded? That's a thing that we should upgrade. That for more dodge shenanigans. We love our dodge shenanigans. This for the block plus. Yeah. This for the block plus? Yeah. Block plus. For the block plus. It's Halloween. We need Halloween skins. I should put my Halloween skins on. The ones that I made. It is the season. I did make them, so yeah, should do it. All right, all medical gear. I don't think I need griddle anymore, right? I think I've got flapjacks for enough, so we're good. And I'm not gonna put back and call on because I'm not an idiot. So let's go. My mother's visit has been something. Oof, I am sorry. I know how that can go. Good morning. It is good morning. Hey, TFT. How's it going? God invented coffee, and it was good.
Behold.
Hey, if anybody is looking to get Darkest Dungeon, all Darkest Dungeon titles are on sale now on Nintendo Switch. 20% off Darkest Dungeon 2 and the Binding Blade DLC, 70% off Darkest Dungeon 1, and 55% off Darkest Dungeon DLC. So, if you're looking to get the game and you want it on Switch, now is the time to get it, by the way. How's the run going? It's going well, Pork. Going well. Oh wow, it doesn't scout road fights. I thought it did. Well, let's hope we find some road fights. Road fight. Yes! God, I'm so cracked. I'm literally a god amongst men. There's no info for DLC release date, no. Oh my god, there she is! Hi! Joe, how you doing? Have I heard of Helldivers 2? Yes, I played a lot of Helldivers 2. I haven't played it in a while, but I have enjoyed. Me and Bate played it quite a lot. Hi, Schlebby. What's up, my love? You want another coffee? Go ahead, get one. I don't need one. I made myself coffee. I mean, I'm on my second coffee, so... And I've also had a monster this morning, so, like, I am in need of medical assistance. Girly Pop Josephine? Yes. Yes, queen, yes. Who's Josephine? It's this lady right here. She used to be a hero in the first game. Now she's an enemy. And her name in the first game was Josephine. So. Bitch. Yeah, she's bad juju. Get to order Coke? Well, it's worth it. So, I recently just bought I hate myself for this. I just bought caffeine-free Coke Zero because I want to drink Coke in the evening, but I don't want to stay up all night. And I'm just realizing that it's spicy sparkling water. And it's good. I've been enjoying it. It's good to have in the house, but it just makes me laugh that I'm now drinking basically just black water. Stare at the camera every time you look at chat. Yeah, it's because my chat is in a teleprompter. So I have like Shelby got me a teleprompter, so you guys are, like, my camera is here. Chat is also right there. But it's a reflective surface kind of deal, like they do on like news shows. So that way, when I respond to chat, I'm talking right to you guys. When Antiquated shows up, why can't we be friends? Get stuck in your head, yeah. All Coke is caffeine free, I think. No, that is not true. At least not in the UK and in Italy, and those are two examples I know of for sure. Have you tried water? It's surprisingly good. I have. I drink a lot of water. I just also enjoy the taste of Coca-Cola. I don't really have favorite heroes, Janine. Like I said, I like all the heroes. I play them all frequently. Taste is for the weak. When I lost my weight, when I did my initial weight loss thing, I cut soda out of my diet entirely, switched to sparkling water. But I've since just like grown okay with the fact that zero sugar drinks exist, and aspartame isn't gonna kill me, so not unless I consume so much of it that it does, and that would require drinking like 12 cans of Coke a day, so. Seraph? Nope, Wanderer. Really, most of my calories were liquid calories when I was gaining weight, so removing the liquid calories out of my diet, switching to black coffee, stop drinking breakfast tea and sugar in the morning, stuff like that really made all the difference. So now I'm okay with drinking like 0-calorie energy drinks and soda and stuff because I need it for my job. I need caffeine, and I'm woefully addicted, and I'm okay with that addiction. What hero do I want to see after Abomination, new or old? New, I have no idea, but I'd love to see Houndmaster. I wouldn't mind seeing Arbalist either, but I think I'm doubtful we'll see her just because they'll have to decide if they want to go Arbalist or Musketeer. So I'm thinking I would like to see Houndmaster. As far as new heroes go, I have no idea because I don't know what they might come up with. Crusader coming back? I was excited. I was surprised. I was one of the people who genuinely thought that they were trolling people with Crusader. Now, then again, I was probably less surprised publicly, considering I'm a playtester, but I was very surprised when I heard he was coming back. What time is dinner again? 5:30. And it's at the one, there's two of them in this area. It's at the one that's in the same city your mom lives in, so. You drive? I will drive, yes. So just at the gas up. I'm now a coffee purist, black coffee, best coffee. I'm not a purist by any means, I just enjoy black coffee. I mean, I do, like, if I'm feeling, like, you know, if I'm feeling like splurging a little bit or just treating myself, I'll get, like, a sweet coffee, but it's rare that I do. Legend of the Kingdoms, I'm very doubtful of that. But you know what? I also didn't think we were going to be getting a new hero, like, at all, so the fact we did get Abomination is crazy. This is the Sprawl, yes. This is the city. Alright, we got the Celebrated Chalice here. So our relics are high enough to get the speed boost from this. Baubles are not high enough to get the crit value out of this. Right now, I need the speed boost on her so I can get that. Healing received? Yeah, sure. This will increase mantra value. I'm going to drop this. I'm going to keep Sakuras. No, I'm not. Why? Because it doesn't do anything for us in the boss fight, so we're getting rid of it. It does, actually it does on the first phase, but I'm getting rid of it. Bye, Suckerus. Yeah, Suckerus can suck off.
Karma abhors waste. Best to take all you can.
I don't need food. Don't need griddle. I don't need more wax inoculant. I've got plenty of it. The fight's excellent, and we do have a guy coming up. Okay, we're not. Well, this won't be a warlord, so that's good. Warlord can only spawn once a run, so I don't have to worry. God, it'd be funny if he spawned here and just defied my game knowledge, like point blank. Like, no, he can't. Why do I even try to dodge? I think it's just.
Will the real Slim Shady
Hey,
please
Slim, how you doing,
stand up?
bud? Warlord's wife. That'd be interesting. The war lady. The war woman.
This wound, at least.
This seems just like a 5-turn cooldown nuke on one of the characters, something like that. Yeah, it's maybe like Vestal might be one of the few people I think it can be really useful on. I do think it can be useful on. There are some cases where it can be, but it's very like you have to like set up for like one ability to make it like pop off. Like it's just not easy. He always spawns with his homies. I mean, hanging with your homies doesn't make you gay at all. It just makes you a cool dude. I love hanging out with my homies. The Mom Lord? Oh my gosh.
A small foundation of trust.
I wish I could spawn. I'd spawn with my homies every day if I could. Me and all the homies out here spawning.
Straightforward.
Lag spike? Yeah, we're having some issues with that. I'm not sure why it's game is being weirdly laggy at times. Let's talk about the stream itself, in which case I have no idea. It shouldn't be, but. Defending her does absolutely nothing, but whatever. First bleed of the run, or of this fight. Oh my god. Five to 9, 4 to 8, yeah.
A brilliant conclusion.
You guys are freaking beefy. Considering the fact that Crusader is almost like canonically in a relationship with Dismas, it seems. I doubt that's the case. I know he's not canonically in a relationship with Dismas, but at this point, the community has willed it into existence. Ramus is real, and we love him. $100,000 or 100,000 friends that are loyal. Bro, I can't keep up with 100,000 fucking people. I'm taking the money. Give me like 2 friends. That's all I need in life. Fuck, that's too many. Yeah, Shelby counts for, like, yeah, it's pretty much just Shelby. Sometimes Bate if I'm feeling spicy.
He struggles to decide what is.
Yeah, the game is really, like, give me some nice juicy lag spikes. I'm unsure why, but annoying, to say the least. I can make room for that. Why? Because, you know what? Okay, apparently I can't. Prodding Pendant can go away. That can go away. That can go away. I can stack up to 8 of these, so... Oh my goodness. I'm not even playing with mods right now. What is going on? Might, one sec. I'm gonna, well, let me get out of this, node before the game saves. Get to the next node. I'm probably gonna recycle. I'm gonna quit out and quit back in. Maybe there might be a memory leak or something. Sometimes that happens.
festers.
A man married to a woman and child. I mean, he did leave them. Yeah, he did quite literally, like, leave them, gave them some fucking money and ran. Lock in on most of the heroes. I mean, the really good ones are going to be things like Deadly, Defiant, Bloodthirsty. Those are all really solid choices.
Amidst the spoils.
What's funny is that's actually you're right. Well, like that's legitimately a thing. There is a woke like detector, which like you can like put video games in and see if the game is quote unquote woke. And both ddI and ddII are considered woke games for some reason. 1 second. I'm just gonna quit out the game, and get back into it. Just to see if there's any issues with the game. Yeah, we didn't get the pocket watch. The Jinx is another good option. Yes, absolutely the Jinx. Breacher, if it's on the right person. Is it because of it's because of like, yeah, like you can have like relationships like in ddII it's because you can have homosexual relationships, and then I can't remember what the first one. There's like some comment about something the first one does or whatever. Actually, boss has like 30 health and 3 death tokens left before my bros got wiped. Gotta love that. Gotta love it. I guess we save scum, huh? If we were given the option to save scum, we'll save scum because I'm not gonna take the other option. Oh, it's still really laggy, isn't it? Unfortunate. I'm gonna use these ablative powders probably. The gamers can't handle Hellions' juicy abs. Oh, you know what it was? The first one was because it was like putting women into roles, like frontline roles, like Hellion and sometimes Vestal and stuff, and they said that was woke because like women should be in like supportive roles. Dismiss killed Ray's wife and kid. It's canonically untrue. There's been that was a fan theory that went around for quite a while. And Chris Barusa has denied it. He said that it is not true. So I've heard that rumor a few times. A lot of people are like, that was the wife and kid in the stagecoach. It was not. The woke spreadsheet. It's like a website you can go to that like tells you if a game is like woke or not. They didn't want to... What? I don't think they were trying to be woke at all. I think they were just trying to... Like, it just would be weirdly unbalanced if it was like, you could only formulate relationships. It's like, that's not... It's also just like, they don't give a crap. And also, I don't think it's woke by any means. It's just fucking people in relate... Like, you know what? It's just weird to... You think that's woke? Probably not. It looked like... I mean, it was a woman and a child. Beyond that, it didn't look anything more like it was the Crusader's wife and kid. Like, why would they be in a stagecoach and all that? Like, they're not nobility or anything. So, yeah, it was... Chris was asked that question directly in a Q&A, and he denied it. So... I mean, who gives a shit in ddII? Well, yeah, exactly. Who gives a shit? Dodge everything. I mean, yeah, he gave them a sack of money, and then fucking left. Hey, I don't know how much that money was in the world of Darkest Dungeon. It may have been a very large sum of money, but... World's worst polycule of mental fuck-ups on the road trip to cure male loneliness. Yes, that's exactly what it is. The only thing that matters in the game of Darkest Dungeon is the male gaze. but just clinically insane. It's always such a weird, I don't know, man. I truly don't understand how people get to that point in their thought processes. But I do have to realize that a lot of them are people who grew up watching creators, right? They got influenced by these creators at a young age when those creators maybe weren't so literal in how they talked about things. They just played games or whatever. And then those creators found that the more extreme they were, the more views it brought in, right? Because whether good or bad, it still brought in the views. And then those people who were young and influenceable, easily influenced, I should say, that's the actual word, grew up watching them, and then as those people started saying weird, crazy, wild shit, they fell into it.
And muscles burn. The body requires
Ray is not gay? I mean, and sometimes he is. In this game, canonically, you can fall in love with men. And you know what? All the power to him if that's the case. Ain't nothing. If Ray is gay, then I'm okay.
We will not be defined by our shortcomings.
That's a good quote. I like that one. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into the debates about like what is woke and what is not. Like it's
can be overcome.
I think it is a dumb thing to get into a discussion about, because you know what? It's all personal preference, and at the end of the day, it really doesn't fucking matter. Not affecting your game, your gameplay, or anything like that.
The loathing howls.
If they're gay, then we hit the hay. Yeah. Do I remember about Exemplar? What about Exemplar? Do I remember when you had to fight two of them? I think Abomination is going to be OP, not going to lie. He's either going to be super powerful and going to have something that causes that power to... Like, if he is going to be OP like that, my guess is they'll give him something that really balances it out. It's going to, like, spiral stress very quickly or something. Oh my god, Slim! Check your typos! You gotta add a quote, you gotta typo check! No, you must fight it. Oh, yeah, I've got to fight Exemplar this region? Yeah. Did I remember Exemplar? I mean, he's kind of always in the back of my mind. I did it and it's still auto-corrected. God, they need to fix her bracer. Every time she does like one of her abilities that like zooms in, there's like this green line that shows up on her bracer. It takes me out of the experience. Oh my god, dodge is a fucking lie. At least we resisted it. Exemplar is a social construct. What's in the pit fighter's pouches? You don't want to know. Look at all those tokens, big boy. More healing. Additional healing is required. Like, oh, I stressed the fuck out of the whole team. Stress is already annoying to manage at times, especially. Yeah, I'm hoping that they come up with something a bit more creative than he transforms and everybody's like, ah, monster. You know, like, I'm hoping they're, oh my god, dodge is a fucking lie. I'm hoping that it's just a lot more dynamic than that. Here, read this book. Stop being on fire. Now be healed. I can't do anything, so I'm gonna pass. Self instead, I can accept that. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure how they're gonna manage it. They definitely did mention spiraling stress in the most recent like blog post or whatever, where they were talking about, or not the blog post, the actual like Inhuman Bondage store page. Like they say something about spiraling stress. So like, is it his stress? Is it your team's stress? Does he give everybody horror? Does, like, you know, like what are they planning for it? A Darkest Dungeon series. They talked about that in the recent Q&A. They just don't have. It's extremely expensive to try and make something like a TV series, animated series. They've looked into it. It is wildly expensive, they said. And now that they're no longer an independent studio, though, they said that might be something that's more a possibility than it was before. To like get like a comic book made, like a proper comic book, or like you know, something along those lines. But yeah, they said that they've looked into it, but it's just wild. It's like inordinately expensive to do something like that. He will transform when everyone else is dead. That would be fucking hilarious. I wouldn't mind if he had a mechanic where he, like, you can choose when he transforms unless he melts down. And if he melts down, he just transforms anyway. Like, he just, like, kind of makes sense, right? If he melts down, he loses control and just fucking goes ape shit. The other thing I was interested in was if he goes, what's the non-meltdown? Meltdown, if he, it's not called Virtue. Like, why am I blanking on this? If he goes the good version of, good meltdown, yellow meltdown, I cannot remember what that's called. He also transforms, but it, like, doesn't stress anybody out, and he gets, like, a big buff.
More arrive,
Resolute,
foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain.
Thank you very much for the
damned.
sub on YouTube. I appreciate it. Toxic, yeah, that's it. Yeah. He goes toxic. And you know that you're toxic. I'm gonna leave because I really don't want to fight people. We've had a lot of fights. Rule 34 for Darkest Dungeon 2, that exists. Don't ask me how I know. I also just love the Q&A or the interview or whatever you want to call it with Chris Brucer, where he was talking about how, like, he was so excited to show his wife the fishnet mods for Audrey when people started modding the ddII. And I just found that hilarious because Audrey's based off of his wife. And so I was like, dude, just like, look at these people making porn mods on the character based off of you, my wife. I'm like, what? Huh? Chris, you're a silly guy. I swear to God, I don't think she's dodged anything in the last, like, fucking 8 hours. It's all been theoretical. Not in ddII, no. This is in ddI. Is Vestal pure? I don't know. Dodge! Vestal is canonically horny, so... Expect everything, assume nothing. Absolutely. She's a bi-icon? A bicon? She's a bionicle?
Extinguished at last.
Whoa. I just want Tree Branch Smackdown
That's
back.
a lot of damage.
That Tree Branch Smackdown is a lot of damage, and I hope it never returns. We're gonna get new Sun here. No, we're not. I lied. I forget that his stupid block disappears after a little while. It was a funny move until you realize I just bring mana arms and then it's never a fucking problem. We are getting the Coven back though. We are, but was he part of the Coven technically? I mean, he was in the same area. I don't think he was considered part of the same... I don't know, I never really considered him like a part of that faction. But if we did get Giant back, that'd be funny. The 58 Tree Branch crit instantly fooling all my hopes and dreams and undoing 2 years of therapy. Ha, joke's on you. You assume I go to therapy. I let my problems eat me up from the inside. Some crits for like 100 and you sit there yeah, you sit there like quivering in your seat. Like, what the fuck just happened?
Of trust.
Yeah, Fell the Tree is definitely the spiritual successor, the little brother, the much, much smaller brother of Tree Branch Smackdown. Therapy? You mean gaslighting yourself into feeling better? Said the therapist. Drink with the rest of us like a sucker. Again, said the therapist. Mode in which you are the mobs and you have to kill the heroes. I'm surprised that nobody's... I'm sure that must be a thing. Darkest Dungeon, more like Horny Dungeon? It is pretty horny. Well, already we can tell from the Beastman faction that, like, they're gonna get beef. Like, just from what we've seen with that, like, initial image, right? Looks like they're gonna be pretty creative with it. But, you know, I wouldn't mind if, like, they did some spins on some of the other enemies. They love heroes too much. I mean, I'm not saying Red Hook would do that. I'm saying, like, somebody's modding it would do something like that, right?
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
I hate that thing with a passion. It's gonna be so exciting when it's back. Because we hate it, I'm excited for it to come back. That's... I mean, I'm a masochist. I play Darkest Dungeon 2 for a semi-living. Red Hook is too soft on heroes. I'm gonna find the data on how many heroes have died between Darkest Dungeon 1 and Darkest Dungeon 2 over the years and tell you that you're wrong.
As though he is in two places at once.
Made them OP. They made them so they can win. That doesn't make them OP. No! So close, yet so far. I mean, look, she's got fucking porn, man. Like, come on, dude. Those are boobs right there. Profane.
Destination is never in question. Only the route you take to get
Yeah, so we get the 2 mastery points. I don't know, it doesn't really make a difference which way we go, does it? Oh, old Stygian. Am I going to kick the baby? No, because we can no longer fight the baby in this round. The baby is a thing of the past. We already cut off a giant fish's finger, so I think we're good.
Lament the knowledge taken by
Abomination Vestal romance will be possible. Some people think it's canon. Quite literally, somebody posted that in the Dark Dungeon Discord earlier. Guys, I need to take the fight. As much as I don't want to, I have to. That being said, even if I take the fight, we're gonna lose Torchlight, right? But we just lose our relics here. Or we just ambush. Do we just want to go immediately into an ambush? It's not Region 5, so fuck it. Ambush time. So make sure we're ready for it. There we go. Alright. and it's time for an ambush. Oh, it's great as we're gonna have a double fight now. We're still at 1.
Enriching themselves as the world collapses.
Frenzied enemies. Oh my god, she actually fucking dodged. Holy shit. Oh boy, okay. Alright, it's happening. Vestals can, yes, there is. And they are a cool person. But it's just funny. If there's someone who's into Abomination's beast form, it's gotta be Vestal. Yeah, I'd put my my jelly beans on that decision. We're getting gnashed here. Used to read a comic when I was a kid.
More arrive, foolishly
called
seeking
Dennis the Menace,
fortune
and he had a
and
dog
glory
named Gnasher.
in this domain of the
Fandom
damned.
Lito, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. A lot of dots. I've watched them play. There's not many people who play this game semi-regularly that I have not watched at this point in my streaming of it.
Lethality writ large.
I check out a lot of people playing it on, you know, like small streamers and stuff playing it and all sorts of stuff. I'm always watching people, seeing how people are enjoying it.
Extinguished at last.
Get along with PD well. That's true. He is canonically an alchemist, which is something I didn't actually know about his lore, but there are apparently quite a lot of hints to it in the first game. No, not allowed. Hey, Star, how's it going? Confirmed in the recent announcement. They did confirm in the recent announcement, but there are quite a few barks in the first game that heavily imply it. And so it doesn't seem like something that they just came up with out of the blue. I think they just, it's the first time that they've ever said it like directly, like he is an alchemist, but there are, like I said, there are quite a few barks in the first game that give that implication, so. His comic didn't show it. No, his comic didn't show it, but again, I'm going off of barks here. Friend Huda, how's it going? Welcome on in. I am late, sorry. You never have to apologize for showing up to stream whenever you do. Never apologize for that. Y'all have lives, man. Y'all being here is just the coolest thing ever. Even if you're only here for a minute, I appreciate it. Abomination is what's left to play Doctor's Professor. Alright, ready for the ambush? More than likely, we're about to get one. Yeah, they do. There's a lot of hints in there, yeah. I don't know how we didn't just get ambushed there, but we're definitely about to get ambushed on the next road, so be prepared.
Tonics, tinctures, and remedies. The science of hope.
Nah.
The loathing.
But there is a mod that lets you play the Antiquarian, yes, but it's broken right now. At least last I checked, it's broken. It's not, no, it's not on the workshop. It was a Nexus mod. It does not work in the current modding environment. Okay. Sure. I don't know how the fuck we didn't get ambushed, but all right.
Push this half-made horror back into
From birth or from the alchemy he made, we don't know. I don't know. It kind of, one of his barks kind of implies it's something he did to himself, but the fact that there are now other beastmen that we know of in the form of the stuff that's coming in Kingdoms makes it seem like it's something else. I don't know. I mean, I haven't had the chance to use them since the light went to 0, right? I mean, I could put them on right now, but fuck it, let's have some fun.
All manner of diversion and dalliance await those who cross the
Thank you very much for becoming a member. I appreciate that, Star. That's very kind of you. One of my very few YouTube members. Which, by the way, guys, if you want to support the channel, also Brave Warmth, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it.
In this
but you don't want to pay like as much money per se. It's cheaper to be a member on YouTube. It's like, I don't know, $2 on YouTube or whatever to be a member. So if that's something that you want to do, you can get membership there. You get emotes over there. Not as many emotes, but you do get them, so.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Whoa.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
Thank you
and
for
purpose is made clear.
Those gifted. I can't even see what's happening right now. I think those are gifted memberships.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Thank you very much.
As the light
it's gonna
gains
say this
purchase,
for everybody because it doesn't know what to do.
And purpose is made
this
clear.
Is new. We're testing new alerts here.
As the light gains purchase,
thank you very much for the gifted memberships. That's super cool.
Is made clear.
I very much appreciate that, Star. Sorry, this is gonna say. It's gonna say it 10 times.
Purchase,
as the light gains purchase,
and purpose is made clear. As the light gains purchase,
it really wants you to know that this is happening.
And purpose is made clear. As the light gains purchase,
I hope it stops eventually.
Spirits are lifted.
Is anybody counting?
Purpose is made clear. As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Savor it.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
The light is gaining purchase.
Purpose is made clear.
Okay, that was all 10. I'll have to figure out so that doesn't do that in the future. But thank you very much for the 10 gifted memberships. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. I genuinely, that's very, very kind of you. Thank you so much. You did not have to do that. So Yeah, that's awesome.
This is no time to falter.
My eyes! Oh. That's not good. She resisted the blight, though, which is great. Oh. That's annoying. I think we have a lot of regen stuff, so I guess it's not the end of the world, but... Yeah, that fart is very relevant. That's speed here. I don't really remember how we got that, but okay. We're gonna get exalted again. Not again.
A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
I'll dodge it. Ah, the guard. I mean, you only took 6 damage, so that's really not terrible, but that would have been pretty hilarious. I just don't want to put a duelist in a rank 1.
Agony by accumulation.
Okay, this isn't great. Can you get stunned, please? That'd be great.
Relief comes rarely in these times. Savor it.
I'm sure you reach a lot of... I appreciate that, Star. That's very, very generous of you to say, so thank you. Thank you very much. Dodge is a thing you guys are allowed to do. Like, you are absolutely allowed to dodge. The heroes trying to stop appearing? Yes, they do. I know, a lot of members now. It's crazy. An interminable dodge. Dodge is a lie told to me by the proletariat.
Weaken them, that another may finish the work.
Haha.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
A whopping 2 heal there. Is ordained? Yeah, he's almost always ordained. It's like a 90% chance he's ordained. It is possible he can be non-ordained. It is pretty funny when it happens.
work.
What's hilarious here is that he's gonna be able to get. He's not gonna heal himself off death's door, but he's gonna get another turn here, which is annoying to say the least. As long as we go before him, we're good. All right. Easy. No meltdowns, no death's door. I don't think we've hit death's door once this run so far. Lockjaw does nothing for us. Absolutely nothing, so I'm gonna leave it.
The loathing festers. At last, respite within reach.
All right, the final end. Let's go ahead and put up a prediction. Manage a prediction. Start a prediction. How many heroes will die? I got 2 minutes to see how many heroes are going to die in the final boss. Oh yeah, should have hit this door. Oh well. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
The roaring heart does much for the weary
Ooh.
body. Even more, perhaps.
Bad digestion, swine slayer, sprawl scrounger. Nothing that's gonna help us out. 2 mastery. 5 mastery. We've got a lot of mastery this run. It has been a mastery heavy run for sure. The very best, so 10% additional crit on her. Everybody gets additional damage if they're guarded. Whiskey, which I'm sure everybody will love. Oh my god.
As the light gains purchase,
Fucking
spirits
hell.
are lifted.
Star, thank you for another gifted
Purpose is made clear.
subs. Or
As
memberships.
the light gains purchase,
I'm gonna have to see if I can.
spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
I'm just gonna mute that for now. I'm gonna hear it. You guys won't. Just because I need to fix that. But thank you very much for another 10 gifted memberships. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you. Let's see here.
Precious relics remind us of a time.
Wow, I got a decent trinket selection here. For sure. Oh, if we keep our relics up, we get the 10% crit anyway. We're not going to get the speed anymore, so we need to give her the speed potion anyway. So we could give her the Greater Heartseeker just to give her the additional crit. Let's make sure that we update the Wainwright, put this on. We have no more shimmering powders or anything. How are we doing on relationships? And thank you very much for the gifted memberships. I genuinely very, very much appreciate that. Look how much restorative herbs we have. How much additional healing is that? Plus 60% healing received from skills. That's kind of nutty. That's very nutty. I'm not gonna end up using this. I'm gonna go ahead and grab... I don't know. I guess we can just keep the chalice. Like, it doesn't really... Need to figure out what we're gonna upgrade.
However painful, is the greatest.
Because she's going to... We're gonna get rid of... Well, actually, we can use Dead of Night in the final fight for the first phase. So this is actually the only time Dead of Night can ever be valuable in a boss fight. You can use that to kind of mitigate some tokens and stuff like that. if we really wanted to. I'm just gonna upgrade stuff, and we'll just have some fun with it. All right, we're going to the mountain.
Now, but to press on.
Don't need ministrations though. Whatever. We'll use it up before we get to that point. I'm not super worried about it. Are there any relationships we can get out of that? Yeah, sure.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Shit. Here we go again. This one will be tough to do. I kind of have to play it risky here. Actually, the book will probably be a better start, right? The book has a better direction for us. It's Vestal and Duelist. Oh. Yeah, well. Unfortunately, I kind of goofed by buying something that couldn't be used. No notifications when you open a live broadcast? I'm confused. What do you mean by that? Like, no notification that the broadcast went live? Because I know people have it. I've already come in and said they got the notification I went live, so. Unless you're talking about something else. Get up to 20 at least. All right. Let's go. Let's go. I want these on anybody. Nah, fuck it. We ball. Let's go. What's the hardest act boss? I personally struggle with Act 4, but I think people would probably say... I don't know. It kind of depends on what you're asking. The most restrictive act boss is going to be Act 2, as far as, like, you need a very specific team comp to get to deal with that mechanic. It used to be Act 3, but they've toned down Act 3 a lot, so it's not nearly as difficult as it used to be. But I struggle with Act 4 the most, but I think other people would disagree with me. So I think it's a mix probably between 2, 3, and 4, but that's kind of I know that's not really the answer. Audrey hands you a drink. What do? I respectfully decline because I'm a homie and I don't flirt with, I want to flirt with Shuffle's wife, you know? I ain't about that life. That's Shuffle's girl. Notifications from you? Do you have notifications turned on, Star? Because I specifically have had multiple people tell me that the notifications worked for them today, actually. So I don't know if that's something on your end. I don't know. I have them so they should be going on if you have notifications turned on. Act 1 is a no-brainer. No, Act 1's the hardest. What are you talking about? But Act 1 Bastard's Beacon is pretty brutal. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, of course that miss or hit through the dodge. Yeah, also I probably wouldn't take a drink from her considering her history with giving people drinks. But I'm not an abusive husband, right? So like I don't think she's gonna be doing that. Oh my god, talking about Shuffle. Shuffle FM is just playing Darkest Dungeon 2 right now. Oh my god. Guys, I just saw him. He's playing Darkest Dungeon 2 right now. He heard me. He knows. Am I married? No. Not yet. I don't think the boot has stunned once this run. That was a crit too, by the way. That's a 43 heal. My goodness. Like win the lottery in terms of chance. I mean, no. I mean, it does. We have a monsoon season here in Arizona. It's just, you know, only rains a few times a year. But when it does rain here, it fucking rains here.
A breakthrough.
Is it in the stance to stun? Oh shit! I forget that we upgraded it. That would be why. You're very correct. It just combos him. I just forgot that we upgraded it, and I was like, if I'm using it, it should be stunning, because normally that's how you can only do it, so. At least Maxwell pays attention to my streams. I sure as fuck don't. Act 1 BB and those locks do damage? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they catch you by surprise, because you're like, wait, what the fuck? Like, this was just like the easiest fight of all time, and now I'm like getting my ass whooped by these things. Lots of stress.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
Alright. Big heal. That's crazy. Mantra healing for 45 is just kind of insane.
Takes hold.
Haste and carelessness, hallmarks of the unprepared.
All right. Like Duelist sucks? She doesn't. You just need to, she just requires like a lot of work to make her work, but she can be super fun. We've had some insane runs of Duelist, but I think we've just had a lot of runs where we haven't played her correctly, and it just ends up causing some grief. I'm gonna rep Arte here. We'll force the Hollow Vessel into her. Or the Entropic Star. The crit Entropic Star. Good resist on the stress, though. Love that for you. Star, I already answered that question about, I have gotten I know other people are getting the notifications, so I'm not sure if that's on your end. And I live in the US, so.
Bravo.
Nice hit. That's fine. We can make this work. Dodge. Good jinxy jinx.
A master stroke.
Gets a worship off, that's fine. Dead a Rooney. Got a hero goal complete. Okay. More healing. I'm sure I won't regret having temptation on this fight. $20 damage from that. That's nice. Audrey does. Feels outdated. Maybe make other ability. Yeah, it's definitely her path that's the least interesting right now. For sure. Yeah, I need to be better about switching her stance up when I need to, but I'm also bad at the game, so like, probably not gonna happen, you know. Hello, is that Black Duchess? Afternoon, whatever. Yes, it is afternoon now. Time is an illusion.
But deadly all the same.
Good evening. Hey, Peems, how's it going? Welcome on in.
An interminable conflict.
Good time zone. Good time zone indeed.
Sweet reprieve.
Alright.
Until the next test is
I don't need those
before
candles.
you.
Fuck those candles. I'm better than those candles. That's dodge, that's healing. Let's go for it. Oh yeah, do I want to switch administrations to something? Oh, I toss on Judgment and do a little bit of damage, right? Fuck it. I could also do Sanctuary to give people the additional damage from the guard, but having her, she needs something that she can do like every turn, so. Yep, yeah, we were just talking about that. Yeah, they just announced that if you're a Switch player and you want to get Darkest Dungeon or Darkest Dungeon 2, they are both on sale for quite a lot. If you don't have Darkest Dungeon 1, you should get it. It's on like 70% off or something. It's like $4 or $5. Like, get it. All right. Let's kill some ice stalks, shall we? We'll go ahead and repartee here. We'll force the damage into her as much as we can. And we'll just take these down one at a time. Okay. Laughing in your face. Rude. Well, I'm glad I did all that damage to kill one of the stalks on that turn. Because that's really fun that they can transform back up a whole level in the same fucking round that I destroyed them down a level. Any setup. I love that part about this. It's my favorite thing.
In the beyond.
No, we should be fine. It's the one thing that's still in this fight that I truly dislike is this whole can turn back up a level in the same. It's still the one thing that really irks me. But, alas, it's fine. It'll be alright.
Ooh, that's kind of small.
Is it? I think it's pretty big.
Yikes.
That's what they keep telling me, at least. Guys, take all my Block Plus tokens. I don't need them. Oh my god, we got Dead of Night value in a boss fight. Ooh, I'm in the wrong stance. Whoops. I gotta switch her stance. Yeah, she is not somebody I want those tokens on. We'll have to stealth her up in a bit.
Steady yourself. Lethality writ large.
We should probably be getting our consecrations going here soon. We would like to get Vestal to get the final kill if we can, or for it to target here and get the dodge, but I think this is probably the best thing we can ask for. Okay, it's guaranteed kill. She removes the token. He ends up with 2 tokens. All right, we're fine.
Obsessions on shrinking days.
Not necessarily who I want the tokens on, but we can work with this. We can also give him this Consecration to help him dodge a little bit, which can be useful.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Oh, that was the wrong Consecration. I gave him Consecration a light. Yeah. Yeah, wrong Consecration. I was like, wait a second. Oh, well. Being dyslexic will do that to you. Fine, we can... Here you go. Now have the right Consecration. There you go. Enjoy.
Brilliant conclusion.
More dodge works, but dodge plus doesn't. Seems like that's the case, doesn't it? Darkest dyslexia. Yeah, you get that one tattooed on me. I should get merch that says that. Darkest dyslexia. That'd be funny. Nice little dodge plus right there. We like that.
Miscalculation, perhaps.
Yeah, it having dodge is definitely not, like, in my list of things I'm enjoying right now. Oh, nobody has tokens right now. That could definitely be problematic, to say the least. Guess we'll keep our dodge up, just see what happens here.
Lethality writ large.
That's gonna hurt. I don't want her getting hit with vulnerable right now. No, we'll just do that. Oh, okay. Well, there's a free meltdown for you. This boss design is so good. Design-wise, sure. I'm not sure about gameplay-wise, but it's definitely a lot better than it was.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady.
Oh my god, it's so much horror. Can you not dodge suppress? I can't recall. My man-at-arms is the most dodgy man-at-arms I've ever had in my fucking life. We're just getting fucked by the stress more than anything. Like, that's the only thing that's really causing us problems at this point.
Well done.
You can dodge suppress, right? Okay, excellent. Okay, Ruthless Instructions dodge is just going fucking nuts right now. This is pretty hilarious. Huh. No. That's fine. I'll just do that. Oh, lots of tokens cause that to happen. He's still gonna take the damage here because he's guard. But then he won't get hit by the full, like, Limerence hit. is good, and then we can... Oh, I don't have administrations anymore. But I do have that. Yeah, that's probably the best thing is tracking when the scene tokens go down. It's just putting the taunt onto Audrey or something. I mean, I think we're doing absolutely fine. I don't think we really are gonna have an issue with it. I just think there's obviously more constructive ways to have done this. But considering the fact the situation we're in right now, I think we're okay.
In crisis,
but you're right. Ideally, we would have done like more on the taunt generation to try and force stuff where we wanted it.
bravo.
Give her a little dodgy dodge. And then that's GG. Not too shabby, I would say so myself.
Dream of dissatisfaction.
That was an interesting team to take on Obsession.